We are live on YouTube. So, I just thought I would check the store really quick. It appears there's a few new pre-orders, so I was just curious to kind of see what was coming soon. Really quick. Not too sure what this is. I think there was a vampire game that was supposed to be coming out soon. Calypso Media, that rings the bell. This doesn't look like it, though. This doesn't appear to be the game I was thinking. Oh, I know what I was thinking. Vampire the Masquerade 2. Yeah, that's coming out later. Anyhow, let's get right back into the Avengers beta. Since we're pretty much almost done the game, it'll be kind of nice to finish the story, the campaign. Let me see. Yeah, I've got the preview going. Nothing wrong with that. But I'll close it anyways. And we'll just kind of see if anybody ends up trickling in today. Weekends I find really slow for streaming, at least based on my experience. Hello, Junior D. How's it going? I think I've streamed for already 4.5 hours today, and I've only gotten... Well, I mean, I just started. But I streamed for 4.5 hours already today, and pretty much no one's come. Weekends are weird. People don't watch, but I've only been on for 2 minutes. It usually takes sometimes a little bit for people to come in. Not much, just streaming, exercised a little bit today. Just had a very small snack. Almost done the beta. I found out that your progress does not carry over to the full release of the game. So I'm going to have to do all of this again, but whatever. The intro part was boring to this game. I just can't wait to get into the meat of the game again, but like I said, I may or may not even have the money to get this game on launch. I'll have to see. But Microsoft Flight Simulator comes out in 3 days. I still have the Tony Hawk demo. I still got my UFC. So there's still a lot of stuff, going on. I'm lost. I think because of the cartoons, everyone's wanting... Which cartoons? I'm confused. So we did this one, did that one. Wait a second. I did that mission. Ah, come on. I completed that mission. Ah. What a crock of crap that is. Oh, you mean in general on the weekend, you're saying? I mean, it could be. I have no idea. Yeah, that's some real BS there. Anyways. I'll get it over and done with. I guess I'll do it again. Go through the last few missions. And then we'll just see what happens. Pretty much. Really excited to check out Bruce Lee in UFC 4. We'll select a hero again. He's level 11. He's level 9. They're level 1 because, no offense, I never really play as them. Because, not to be rude, I'd rather be a dude. You are what? Sorry, I get really distracted with the chat because it's not like live. There's like a bit of delay. And then sometimes I say 3 or 4 things and then you'll say yes. And then I'm like, yes to what? Oh, yeah. See what I mean? See, her power is still 13. Piss on it. Progress doesn't carry over anyways. Doesn't really matter what I do. I'm just curious to see what happens once I've beaten everyone. Or every mission, rather. But yeah, I'm not bored of this game. I guess that's the big take from this. To this day, this is the game I've streamed the longest in one session than any other game ever. I make it sound like I've been streaming for years, eh? But yeah. For some reason, it's making me redo this mission. It didn't save my progress, somehow.
Dr. Banner has pre-recorded a message for you, Hulk.
Hey, big guy. If Monica's there, just do the job, okay? Listen to Jarvis and Kamala if they tell you to rein it in. And, thank you.
But we'll see what happens after I beat this mission. They're pretty short, actually, too. The monotonous ones I've already gone through on my own.
Underground facility not far from your current location.
Got a couple of new moves for the Hulk and a
significant resistance on your path.
Few others. Kind of just gonna rush to the whatchamacallit, right to the mission objective. But yeah, I'm pretty excited to see what happens once you unlock all the characters, once the game is out officially. But again, I'm trying to calm down. Because like I said, I got all these new games that have come out. And what ends up happening is, when other new games come out, it's like that whole you want what you can't have kind of thing. It's just sort of funny. No, I don't pre-order games. I just can't afford to pre-order games, and no offense, there's no incentive to pre-order. Pre-ordering Tony Hawk, there was an incentive there. It allowed me to play the demo. Right? That's sort of a pre-order incentive that I go for. But Watch Dogs doesn't offer anything. I'll pre-order it like 24 hours before it comes out, just to have enough time to download the game for launch day. Oh, come on. There we go. There's a little bit of a combo move. A little bit of gear. But yeah, that's usually the only time, like I said, I'll pre-order games. Like Tony Hawk, I really wanted to play the demo. Didn't have a choice, right? Sometimes you get bonuses, like UFC I pre-ordered, but only a couple of days ahead of time. Because whether I pre-ordered it 5 days before, the day before, it made no difference. I didn't need that money for anything else that I had. So in that particular case, I went ahead and pre-ordered. But I generally never pre-order longer than a couple of days ahead of time. Just in case, like I said, I need the rest of my money for some other stuff. Yeah, see, I don't get that adrenaline from pre-ordering. I get stressed out. It's like, oh wow, here we go. More money again. I've already done this damn mission.
A resistance ally is in trouble nearby and needs your help.
I'm just kind of trying to rush through this.
You're safe now.
I like the adrenaline rush when I look at a month and there's no games to buy. And I actually have a couple of bucks for myself and I'm like, yay, that feels good. But no, there's a lot of stuff coming out now. Wow. Well, like I said, it's rare that there's an incentive for you to do it. Oh, come on. I did this mission earlier. Oh, I do have to go through here. Okay. Yeah, like I said, we've got UFC, Tony Hawk, NBA 2K is coming soon. Yeah, the UFC, there's just Microsoft Flight Simulator. There's just so much going on. So much for me to talk about, and I still have to do regular uploads on the games. Even though they get, like, nothing for views. It's to be consistent with my channel. Like, I'm still gonna upload a regular video on the Tony Hawk demo.
Research data is
Right?
housed on several servers to prevent loss
But yeah.
during power failures. You will have to destroy them all to prevent further experiments.
Security, what's going on? I'm getting alerts across the board.
I'll handle it.
Well, it doesn't. Usually it's, like I said, pre-ordering is good in a couple of ways. The rare time that there's a 10-15% discount. When you're willing to pre-order and you're given a free beta access code, or a free demo, exclusive in-game items. It allows you to preload the game a couple of days ahead of time so that if you've got slow internet connection, you can ensure that on launch day you're ready to play the game right at the stroke of midnight. So there's tons of reasons to pre-order. There's just no incentive to pre-order 4 or 5 months ahead of time. Like, is the game gonna be 50% off? Then forget it. You know what I mean? Like, so like I said, I pre-order games 24 hours ahead of time. Usually just enough to get the pre-order bonus. And to be able to play the game right at launch. Because console download times are slow as piss. I thought there was something up there. Alright, this is too much here. Let me read this first. It should have been banished when digital games became a thing. I grew up when pre-orders meant different. Now makers intentionally hold game content back for pre-ordering an infinite digital game. Well, what's dumb is not allowing us to at least pre-order it the day before. You know what I mean? Because games 50, 60, 70 gigs. Game comes out at midnight and it's like 4 a.m. before you could play the game. To me, that's the #1 reason to pre-order a game digitally. Not 3 months ahead of time. Look at like Watch Dogs Legions. Look what happened with that. You could order that game like 6, 7 months ahead of time. Then they canceled it. They pushed it ahead. They did all this weird stuff. Me, like I said, I don't pre-order games. Only a couple of days ahead of time to give me enough ample time to download the game so it's ready right when it launches. So the perfect example of that again is Microsoft Flight Simulator. Right? That game is like 170 gigs. And because I got it through Game Pass for $1, and the game is not out yet, it did an initial install of like 100 megabytes. It just created the folder for the game. But it won't actually let me install the game. So what do you think's going to happen now with Microsoft Flight Simulator? When the game comes out on the 18th, right at midnight or whatever, I'm now going to have to then sit around and download 170 gigs of data. Like, what the hell? Nope, nothing to break there. But yeah, back in the last gen console, I used to pre-order physical games for obvious reasons. Like Grand Theft Auto 5 actually is the last digital, or the last disc game I bought. I pre-ordered GTA 5 on PS3 because just that. I wanted to ensure that I got a copy. And then they did a, like a midnight release or whatever, and they started allowing people getting their games. Well, pre-order ensures that you get the game. So I used to get my physical games at EB Games. So like GTA 5 was the best example of that, right? GTA 5, when it first came out, it sold out. You couldn't just walk into the store and buy GTA 5, right? It didn't happen. You couldn't buy it for several months, but if you pre-ordered it, you were guaranteed a copy. So in that aspect, it makes complete sense. Consoles. I didn't have the money for a PS4 when it first came out. It took me a good couple of months to get the money to be able to afford a PS4, but because I didn't pre-order a PS4, you won't believe me if I told you how long it took me to get a PS4, and I'm not making it up. It took me almost a year after launch for the shit to come back in stock in the stores at like Future Shop, Best Buy, or Staples, or any store. And there just was no stock. But had I pre-ordered the PS4, I could have had it on launch day, right? Yeah, a week after, sure. But try getting it right at midnight is what I mean, like giddy up. And now, especially that I work on my YouTube channel, I'm not going to start getting games a week or two after they come out, right? I want to be like ready and consistent and reliable. And even without YouTube, I just have no patience. I want the game right at midnight when it's ready to go. And then I wake up around 4 o'clock in the morning, and it's just ready to go, right? So like I said, it depends on what aspect of pre-ordering. Oh, I can't afford to wait. Especially not now. It's bad enough I get terrible views. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, it really depends. I mean, but even without my YouTube channel, to be honest, I just have no patience. A game comes out, like a Grand Theft Auto caliber game, or something of the caliber of Red Dead Redemption. Yeah, I'm not waiting a week or two to get the game. Now, Marvel Avengers, for example, I may not have a choice, which is why I'm so aggressive with it now, right? Because I just legit cannot afford to buy this game. I've spent too much money on my channel this month. So I kind of screwed myself in a way, but it's not always about the video games, right? I wanted my channel to be more professional looking. So I spent money on lighting, a microphone, a background, or a green screen for the background, or the lack of a background. But yeah. But me, I'm the kind of guy that always preaches options. It's all about options. If we can pre-order a game 4 months ahead of time, I think it's great. I'll never do it. But it's great that the option is there. You can just pre-order it. You've got money coming out of your butt crack. You want to forget about it. You don't want to be forgetful. All the games coming out, you just want to click as they come, and then they automatically download. You don't even have to think about it. I think the option is great. But, like I said, there's usually very little incentive to do it. Your Avengers video is doing good, and your NBA video, it's not doing so good. Oh, not really. That's that thing I told you about before. Yeah, so the reason why the Avengers is doing good, it's because I cheated. That's, you know what I'm saying? I know videos that are going to do well on my channel and those that are not going to do well. If I only uploaded videos that I knew were going to do well and get the thousands of views, I wouldn't have the overall views that my channel has, and I wouldn't have the amount of subscribers that I have. That's just because it was a struggle to link your account to the game, the Square Enix membership account. It was an absolutely stupid process. So right away I was like, gee, I wonder if this is going to do well on my channel. I knew it was going to get a couple of thousand views minimum. I knew it was. And then ding, 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 ding. Every other hour, just for fun, I would look at the numbers and I was like, yeah, go figure. That NBA 2K demo video, oh, I knew that wouldn't get that many hits.
Kill the Hulk.
But, because again, that's not really helping anybody. That's just telling people, hey, the demo's coming. Whereas my other video actually shares with you how I actually got into the damn game, because it took me an hour and a half to get in. Wow, I'm just saying. Yeah. I just mean, like, I knew that that was going to happen. But just because the Marvel Avengers video did well for me, that definitely doesn't mean I should just stream it, though, because I'm not known for my gameplay footage like the Rad Brad or MK Fire and Ice or Dr. Disrespect or any of those guys, right? The game as a whole is popular, yes. But I always have to... That's what I kept telling you before about my channel, why I stress out about it. I have to scratch and claw and hope for something to happen where people are having problems, and I somehow am able to troubleshoot it, because that's those are the videos that get the views. If there was never any issues with anything, I would probably have barely the amount of money I have on YouTube ever made. But yeah, this mission, again, I'm doing it for the second time because for some reason it glitched and it didn't keep my progress.
It appears this gamma research installation has been rendered inoperable.
But yeah, I've always been honest about that. Without being controversial, I'll do what it takes to get views. I'll make cringy Batman videos. I've had a few on Twitter before that have hit like 100,000 views. That's a couple of $100 right there. You know what I mean? Was the video that good or that funny? Nope. But it got the views, and I enjoyed making the video, obviously. I would never make a video just for the sake of making a video. I have to actually enjoy it.
Hey, big guy.
I only have, what, 42 Batman videos? Sorry, when they talk, I get distracted. So, like my Batman videos in my cringe comedy folder. Oh, zip it. I hate when they just keep fucking yapping.
If she brings another lab online, you'll be there to smash it.
See, I don't get that again. I just finished this mission. And it just says iconic mission. It doesn't say that I've completed it like this one. Like this is now the second time I do it. I don't get it, because you can repeat all these missions. I'll check the chat out in a second there. I'll do that in a minute. If you came out with short videos of Hulk gameplay... Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's possible. Listen, I'm not denying... There's probably some things that I could do to fully maximize my potential. If I'm pulling in 600 to 900 subs a month, you know, the joke is I must be doing something semi-right because I'm continuously able to keep getting people to want to subscribe to the channel. Overall, my views on my channel are pretty decent. Oh, but there's no doubt there's probably some things, hello Muhammad, that I could probably do to capitalize on it better. But, you know, I'm still kind of learning, right? I've only been at this for like a year and a half. I don't really watch other YouTubers. As I've said, I don't like watching other people. I don't want to get influenced and start being like a copycat. I don't want, hey, that Philminator dude, he kind of reminds me of this guy or that girl. I don't ever want that. I would rather be less popular, but when people do talk about me, they're like, you know that guy that does this? Yeah, he's like nothing I've ever seen before. I would rather that, even if it means within reason that I won't make as much money, but yeah. But of course, at the same time, if I can do a proven formula, right? And it's gonna make me more money, well, shit, you know. What? Oh, there's someone in my friends list that joined my strike team. And he's probably like, dude, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'll just launch it, whatever. He's a guy I played with, like, again, I've spoken to him once. Nice guy. We were playing The Crew, the original Crew racing game, like almost like 4 or 5 years ago. I asked him some questions about it. I forgot how we even met, but anyways. Might have been in-game. Well, no, not really. Ultimately, I just do whatever. Do you know what I mean? I just do what I enjoy. And it's half working, like I said. There's some people that grow quicker than I do, some people that grow slower than I do. But I don't look at it as a competition. Hello.
We'll need to take control of their system.
So there's a real person in here. I guess that's kind of exciting. I guess. Did I buy any of the dismemberment rounds? No, I didn't. I don't even really know what those do. Those packs cost a lot of money. And I'm pretty poor right now. In a perfect world, I wouldn't have bought those lights yet, but whatever, it's done. And I would have bought the golf game, and I would have pre-ordered a couple of days ahead of time only. Marvel Avengers. Because those Call of Duty things are like $15 to $30 each. It's insane. Yeah, every night, about 2 to 3 hours, I play mobile games. Yeah, I've sometimes done stuff like that, like, you know, Hulk gameplay, whatever.
Bypassing their security will take some
I could
time.
even do something cringy where I'm like, I'm Batman playing as the Incredible Hulk, you know? Sometimes I do little one-off videos like that. Sometimes they can get a couple of views. It's all about finding out what people are going to search. I knew people were going to search how to link your Square Enix members account, so I capitalized on it. 5,000-6,000 views later in less than a day. For a guy like me, that's a ton of views. If my average videos were 3,000 to 5,000 views, oh man, I would be in paradise. Like, that would be magical. Yeah, like I said, I've tried a lot of stuff, and there's a lot of formulas that do work, but you also have to be good at it. Right? I'm not that great at video games. I can be sometimes decent at talking about them. But playing them, I don't really do anything that's groundbreaking or super funny. You have to give people a reason to want to see it. Don't forget, I've uploaded over 1,500 videos on YouTube. And for me, gameplay videos just don't do it. No matter what I do. I can't pop 20 views on a gameplay video.
I need more time.
And after a year and a half, I've never improved. Ever. Which is why I started live streaming, right? Alright, hold on here. Let's get caught up.
Hey, where did this thing come from?
Oh, I can't pause it because I forgot there's someone on my team. And I'm an asshole because I generally block those. Because it's distracting. Like right now I want to pause the game and I can't. Because he's messing up my shit.
Why did you choose the wrong side? No, we've been locked out.
Exactly, you gotta give them a reason to click. If it's just me going, hey guys, it's the Incredible Hulk. Check this out. Was it funny? Was there a funny glitch that happened in the game? You know what I mean? Like, to separate yourself. Oh, check this out. This was kind of funny. Check out this dude. Like you said, there's got to be a reason for people to click on it. So there's 40 or so Batman videos I've made, right? There's only about 40 or 42. You have no idea how many Batman videos I have in total. Probably over 200, but I've only uploaded 40. Because I wasn't feeling it on the other ones. Does that make sense? I didn't feel like I liked it. Oh, I know. Well, that's why I do live streams now.
Security will take some time.
Honestly, Mohammed, I don't even remember my Instagram. I don't really use Instagram. I use Twitter. Too much social media is confusing to keep track of everything. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. All these things. I'm more of a Twitter guy if you want to follow me on there. It's the same name as my YouTube channel. My Instagram is not the same name as my YouTube channel because someone took the name. And honest to God, I don't remember what my Instagram is. I don't have any postings on there. Yeah, Instagram is like... Don't get me wrong, it's a cool platform. I just much prefer Twitter. That's just kind of my jam, as the expression goes. What the hell? Oh, that's my guy. He's got a different skin and I didn't recognize him. Yeah, I'm an asshole. I don't like playing co-op with people, especially when I'm streaming. It's so... Like, I can't even pause the game right now.
I'm almost done. Hang in there.
Yeah, that's cool. But I'll warn you though. I'll warn you right now. My Twitter is incredibly religious and political. Like, that's the controversial stuff. That's where I do my shit. Because those are topics of discussion that I enjoy talking about. And I'm not going to stop myself from talking about it. So I don't talk about video games much on there. Just so you know. You might not appreciate my posts on Twitter. It's pretty nasty stuff. There we go.
That did it. Nice work.
Good, that's done. So yeah, just be warned, like I said, my Twitter's like, like I said, my fun spot where I do goofy stuff.
Well done. The Resistance now has access to the research pods in this laboratory.
Yeah, I'm definitely
With any luck, we can
leaving the
ascertain new
strike team.
information on their Inhuman research project, and hopefully use it to protect more of our people.
Why were people just able to join? I hate when people do that, because I never do that. Just can't even block it. It's so dumb. Like I always ask, that's just kind of like my own thing. I'm always like, hey man, you know what I'm saying? You wanna do this? See? My matchmaking is not even enabled. It says it's innate. Wait a second. Disable matchmaking. Anyways, I had disabled it. Whatever. I'll try that and see what happens. Well, I was on Twitter for 8 years before I started using it. And then I tried it, and I was just like, yep, this is it. Just short, quick posts. I just love it. I like Instagram. Not too much, you? But I can't spend any time on too many of those platforms. YouTube, Twitter, to me, that's like enough. And now I'm trying to do Twitch. Yeah, it's just hard to keep up with. See, that one says mission complete. That one doesn't. Well, whatever. That one's complete. You know, to be honest, I don't think anything's gonna happen by me completing all the missions. I don't think there's any further campaign story with cutscenes with Miss Marvel and... You know what I mean? Like this section right here. Where is it? I can't find it now. Anyhow. I love that auto-equip gear thing. It's pretty cool. Nope. Wait, select mission. There was another thing I saw. I don't know how to do it. Change hero. Where was it? Was it here? No. Ah, there was a thing I saw that you could go back to, like, the ship. I just don't know how to do that. Level 9, 13. There, change hero. Now, if I go to character menu, I don't know. I don't think they get gear. Yeah. You won't get gear if you don't play as the actual character. So kind of, in a weird way, forces you to play the different characters. Yeah, see, again, there's another. That's so weird. Yeah, see, mission, campaign. Challenge card. No, that's not it. Anyways, there's going to be a lot more when the game actually launches officially. I don't know how to get out of that war table thing. I saw an option a few times, but anyways, that's how sometimes you can like roam around and progress further in the actual campaign. Well, there's only 2 left, so I'll try this one and see what happens. You have to do both. You have to unlock the characters, and then once you unlock the characters, then you can pick which one. Oh my god. What the hell is going on? It's never, I've never had people, so whether I have the word enabled or disable, people are still able to do it because the party one says enabled at the bottom. I can't seem to get rid of that. It's just annoying because if I want to pause the game, I can't pause it. If I have somebody else, you know, screwing around. So yeah, so like I was saying, when you first start the game, you only have Miss Marvel and Hulk. And then I had to progress a bit further, a couple hours in, I think it was in total. And then I got Iron Man and Black Widow. And I think this is all you get in the beginning. And then I could replay the missions. I could pick whatever character I want at will. Now, in the beginning, for the first good while, you kind of get a little smidget preview of all the characters. You actually start off as like Thor and all that, and Captain America, and you get to see their skills, how they play out. But yeah, it's pretty cool, like I said, because like I could replay any of these missions. Now, obviously, in the full game, I'm sure there's just going to be more than this. But yeah. Now I forget what I was doing. Which mission was I trying to do? That one I did that one. Yeah, we'll do this one. But I want to make sure it's on that difficulty. Yeah. So I don't die too often. So that's the part of this game that I think is going to be kind of cool. I don't get it. I don't want to be in a goddamn strike team. Jesus, that's annoying. But yeah, to me that's annoying. You should... Oh, I've already picked the goddamn mission I wanted. And now it reset my challenge difficulty. So that's definitely something I don't enjoy so far. I think someone tried to join again. There we go. Jesus. That was really annoying.
We all know how well that went last time. We have to put a stop to it.
Yeah, I'll kind of not do too much exploring, like with all the chests and rewards and all that. I'll just go through the mission. Because I am curious to see like what happens once I finish the last mission.
Picking up anything?
Locked on and ready, Commander Hill.
Good luck out there.
An elite AIM team is close by and on alert. Updating your HUD.
Okay. Well, my team can catch up.
You're about to have a very
No,
bad day.
God, no. That's not the entire game. This is just a beta. That's not like the entire game. God, I still have a hard time controlling Iron Man. Yeah, you want to play with a big outfit? Get some of this. My HUD disappeared too from my skills. It is the actual game. I'm so confused. You mean you thought this was the entire game?
One of their agents is down.
The hell? Oh. Do you get to play as Captain America? Yeah, just I don't think you do in the beta. But he's in the game. And then because this is PS4, there's a rumor that you could be Spider-Man. There was that whole controversial thing about Spider-Man being exclusive to the PS4 version because PS4 has the rights to Spider-Man in general, the character. Miss Marvel, Black Widow, Iron Man, and Hulk, I think, is all you get in the beta.
The team are no longer a threat.
No, it's the beta, but it's... Yeah. I'm confused now.
To take control of their
This is the beta.
Get me to the location on your
But
HUD.
this isn't the whole game. Well, I say rumor because I don't know for a fact, because I didn't read the article. I just read the people bitching about it on Twitter. So unless I read the official report, I'll never dub it as fact unless I know for sure. But yeah.
Bypassing their security will take some time.
Yeah, like when we were looking at the map there and it was just those 3 or 4 locations, that's not the entire game. They're just giving you a taste of the game. Oh yeah, I don't doubt it's happening. I mean, after all, he is in the movies and stuff, and Sony does have the full license to it. I mean, the Spider-Man games are made by Sony. Or they're developed or produced or whatever, but yeah. So the whole Spider-Man being exclusive to PS4, I mean, that doesn't surprise me in the least.
I need more time.
I can get why people would be pissed, but... No, it's better when you lock on. There we go.
Oh man, this hurts.
I'm through the first firewall.
Nice.
I'm working as quickly as possible.
Ooh. Oh yeah, I'm dead. Yeah, probably. If the combat with Spider-Man is anything like the last game, I definitely won't be playing as Spider-Man. But I have a feeling he'll play differently, which is good. Holy cow. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I didn't even bother watching it.
There is a special enemy unit close to your location. They may drop something useful if defeated.
Yeah. Yeah, no, like I said, I can, for myself at least, see how I could enjoy this game quite a bit. I know that if I bought it, I would get my money's worth for sure. Some other games I know I won't as much, but I get them to showcase them on my channel, so I have an extra reason to make more videos. Stealthing Iron Man. That's pretty fun. Oh yeah, big time. Yeah. Wait. I did not get the Spider-Man game because it was a short game. I thought Spider-Man was, like, perfect. Oh, yeah. Spider-Man was, like... That was a well-made game. And then just the free roam, the dynamic events after you beat the game, the new game plus, just roaming around, fighting. I still go into Spider-Man sometimes just for shits and giggles. Same thing with Ghosts of Tsushima. I've beaten the game, but there's random enemies all the time.
Nice work.
It's not like Far Cry 5, you kill everything, the game's dead. Grand Theft Auto 5 story mode, I'm sorry, once you beat the game, it's dead. There's online or nothing. Unless you piss off the cops or run over the odd pedestrian that might try to shoot you, there's just not much to do. Spider-Man has a lot of replay value, at least to me. You mean in one shot, you can't play a game over 3 hours? Me, it depends on the game. This game right here, I've said it like 100 times, is probably the game I've streamed the longest in one shot. I just really like the combat. Which is funny enough, the supposed crappiest thing about the game, but to each their own. I like Twitter, you like Instagram. I like Pepsi, you like Coke. You know what I mean? Like, it's... People are gonna have different tastes. Look at how popular Fortnite and PUBG are. I can't stand those games. I hate them with a passion that burns brighter than 1,000 suns.
I can infiltrate their security system.
Target practice time.
Head for the terminal so I can get you inside the lab.
This is how we do it.
AIM's
Yeah.
network is equipped with a multi-point authentication system. I need access to multiple terminals. The more the better.
It is.
AIM will attempt to initiate a shutdown protocol if they gain access to the
Ah,
terminal.
not that again.
You cannot let them.
This guy's not getting tech up.
Hey, step away.
AIM has initiated their shutdown protocol.
Alright, that one's done.
I'm inside AIM's security system.
Yeah, the other one I think is up here.
Beginning infiltration.
And then you're not forced to pick all 4 people. You can give yourself an extra challenge, go solo. Or maybe only pick one AI, you know, teammate or whatever. I can definitely see myself, like I said, someday when I buy this game, to play it quite a bit.
Inside AIM's security system.
Like Diablo 3? Oh wow, I've lost how many times I've beaten that game. Like the campaign mode, even before adventure mode came out.
That helps, thank you.
Okay. No.
I'm inside AIM's security system. Beginning infiltration.
No, I don't follow him on Reddit.
I've breached AIM's security network.
I know about Reddit, I don't know what a subreddit
I've
is.
marked our next destination on your HUD.
Yeah, like I said, I don't really, I've never really followed Reddit much. I mean, I've gone on there for, like, asking questions on certain things, but what's a subreddit? I know what Reddit is. You mean, like, the official Boogie Reddit? If that makes any sense? Like the mega thread that people do to talk about how much they hate him with a passion?
It isn't far.
Oh. Yeah, I haven't paid attention to that. I mean, over the years here and there, I've seen him talk about Reddit and how people post stuff about him.
There.
But I've never really gone into too many details about it.
Oh, you picked the wrong shift.
Sorry, so the thread that talks about Boogie in not so nice of a way, he managed to have the whole mega thread taken down? Is what you're saying?
You made it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm not too surprised. I mean... Hello, Owen. I mean, here's my take on
AIM
this.
has an arc reactor close by. Destroy it.
Just real quick. Like, let's say people recorded me screwing up. I wouldn't give... Oh, I'm sure it's been up for years. Yeah, I wouldn't give a rat's ass about people. Hey, did you hear what he said this one time? Hey, did you hear what he said? Thank you. I wouldn't care. But if there's talks about, you know, we should get together and blow up his house or some wild ass shit like, which I've already had happened to me, like threats like that, then yeah, I would probably try to take those down. But if people are just documenting like a, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a diary of things that he said and done or screenshots of what he did, my thing would be, if it bothers you so much that people record the dumb shit you say, quit saying dumb shit. Quit saying it. People will lose new things to say about you. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, see me, that's where I don't know if you know this, but I'm just taking a moment here because I needed a mental break anyways. Yeah, I'm not singing. I don't do weird shit for subscribers. I'm not that desperate for subs and likes and shit. Plus, I can't sing. If I sing, I'll probably lose subscribers. It'll have the opposite effect. Hello, Haruki. How are you doing? Oh, nice. But yeah, the thing I've gotten on Boogie's case a lot. I mean, I got on Boogie's case a lot over the years. And I say the whole typical, like, dude, it's easy for me to say this because everybody's different. Everybody's different. But you got to stop caring what people think. But it's also rude for me to say that too. Because there's people that get bullied and, you know, they take it to heart so bad they commit suicide. Like, it's really nasty. So it's easy for me to be like, you just got to stop caring. It's good call. That's a wise choice because you wouldn't want the Avengers coming at your door. It wouldn't be good. But yeah, it's, I don't know. Like, it's like I have anxiety, right? So there's times where I just panic out of nowhere, and I'll play the game in a second there. And I just start like hyperventilating, and I feel like, you know, like I'm gonna die straight up. I'm not worried about anything. It's just my brain is fucked, and it just overreacts. People tell me, dude, bro, man, you just gotta chill. And those are the people that I just like want to elbow smash. Like right in the nose, right in the bridge of the nose, so that their nose is like shaped like a lightning bolt. Those people piss me off. So there's a point you gotta, you know, where I can kind of lightly say you gotta stop caring what people think and just worry about what you think. When I started making those Batman videos, I knew they were gonna be cringy as hell. But I was like, who cares? I actually really enjoy making those videos. I enjoy making those Batman videos more than anything else I do on YouTube. They don't do well, but I don't give a rat's ass. I enjoy it, so I do it. It's my passion. I've always wanted to be an actor, a comedian, have my own late night talk show, none of which I'm able to do properly, but I still do it. You know what I mean? Whoops. But, yeah. Boogie's 45. He should be passed with upset. Yeah, I mean, there are some things that I will still argue with people. You know, you can't tell someone to just not care. You know, because like I said, there are people that get bullied and they commit suicide. So naturally, if it was easy for them to just, who cares what people think? Well, they would, and they would still be alive. So I don't give people a hard time for it. Everybody's got a different personality type. It's like I used to be shy as a kid. And then one day I grew up and I was like, you know what? Why am I shy? Why am I shy to public speak? Why am I shy to do anything? I don't care what people think. And it was so liberating. Like Boogie, I don't like anymore as a person. But I'm not on any form of internet bitching about it. I have to reread that, sorry. Oh, well, yeah, for sure. Yeah. It's, thanks, Owen, I'm not that great, but if I can find a few million people that think like you do, Owen, I think I'll be pretty successful. But, yeah. I mean, it comes to a point where you just gotta stop doing dumb shit, and if you stop doing dumb shit, or you slow down the dumb shit, then there's not as much shit for people to talk about, right? Yeah, I'm not that great. I mean, thanks, but yeah. Mind you, Haruki, I would rather that than someone who keeps saying you should be 6 feet under, I should end your life right now. So I mean, I do prefer that. What he's saying over people that are like that. But even at that, someone shows up at my door, look at my backup. Where are they? I'll go invisible like that. They won't see me coming. And then I'll uppercut them. But yeah, I've told Boogie before, you know, if you slow down on some of that stuff you do. You know? I've uppercutted a few people. Right in the mini tangerines. Quite a few uppercuts. There's been a few laser blasts. I don't know why. Yeah, see, they're moving out of the way, they know. They don't want to get caught in a crossfire. Where's Hulk? He's late. What the hell? No, but I've had people when I was younger getting, you know, like I don't know, because no offense, most people are young here. But I remember getting on the Yahoo chat rooms back when those existed, like back in 2000, 2001. And a little bit before that, and I've had some people, you know, where they argue. And I'm like, chill out, or piss off, or whatever. And then one guy will be like, oh, you think you're so tough, eh? And I was like, I just told you to piss off. I didn't say anything else. And they're like, well, if you think you're so tough, man, just tell me where you live, or let's meet here, and, you know. There's been a few times where I've had people actually show up. There's some wackadoos out there. And especially with my political rants on Twitter. When people threaten me, it wouldn't surprise me. It's unlikely, but it's definitely not impossible. I mean, there's people out there that do mass shootings and kill dozens of people they've never even seen before, that didn't even do anything wrong to them. And they're still able to justify in their screwed up head, you know, hey, let's do this and see what happens. Sounds like a good time. So when there's people capable of that type of anarchy, I don't really put it past anybody that they could potentially. But sure, it's definitely unlikely. No, I don't like Fortnite, and I'm absolutely terrible at the game. I played as Batman, impersonating Batman, playing my Batman character in Fortnite, and sadly that didn't go so well. I just can't play that game. Oh, nice. Well, that's good news. Like Boogie, for example, has had people show up at his door, but I can kind of understand that a little bit more. Why people might want to do that. A lot of them are fans. They're not, like, out to hurt him or anything. Just some crazy fans.
Another junction down.
Oh no, YouTube and Pizza Hut are at my door because I told Subber to piss off, and I like Pizza Hut. Num num num. He opened himself to a lot of that with, but that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm not saying it's justifiable. There's a huge difference, but I'm just being blunt. I can see why someone like him could be more open to having that kind of stuff happen to him. If we messed up wrong, people who are professional at sketchy job is dangerous. So I should be set to take part in a raid. I missed that. What kind of raid?
Excellent. Another energy junction is gone.
But yeah, all I say is I don't take anyone for granted. I don't get cocky. I don't get worried about it, but I give people the benefit of the doubt. But that goes both ways. That most people just talk, but that there are the odd ones out there that will do what they say they will do. And I know that for a fact because I've been through it. I've had the keyboard warrior say, you know, hey, if you're so tough, why don't you come meet me down here and we'll see what's up. And I've had people actually do it. You know what I mean? I'm going to be 42 in a couple of months. He talks to in the DMS. He couldn't take being disliked, which is an attribute of his severe narcissism. See, it's funny because at some point I thought I had a little bit of narcissism, but the difference with me is I'm so like, what's the word I'm looking for? Confident in what I am, what I'm not, that it doesn't matter what other people say. It's not going to invalidate what I already think of myself. I know where my weaknesses are, my strengths are. Someone pointing out my weaknesses, it's just kind of like, thanks for the obvious. I already know that. You know what I mean? It doesn't even faze me. It phases him tremendously. But that can go both ways, because I'm not a psychiatrist. That could be because he also needs constant validation, and it could be because he doesn't think much of himself, thinks he's a piece of shit, and he puts up a front sometimes. Because I used to be like that. Pretty bad, where I needed constant validation. No, I'm just saying it can go either way. Like, another guy, I won't mention his name because it'll get too political, and I don't feel like getting political. But there's another guy who I think is quite narcissistic, and he's not good at taking criticism. He'll walk out of interviews, he'll lash out and say stuff, and I'm just like... Okay, sorry, I feel like I'm losing control of the chat here. Most doctors would agree. Hitman are there... Gulam says, Hitman are there that are just some cheap block and expensive clean ones. Oh, dark web guys knows what's... Sorry, didn't read the other... Haruki. Speaking of sketchy, I've done sketchy online jobs before, zero regret, because I'm the opposite of a role model. Gulam Hitman. Oh, Pizza Hut. I will get my brother to subscribe and watch you. Cool. Thanks. Oh, you know, I guess you knew I was... Yeah, but anyways. Like I said, I'm not going to get into that debate, but... Yeah, he's someone who I know has it. At least I feel he has it. You know what I'm talking about. And he can't take criticism that well. So you're right, but it can go both ways. It can go both ways, though. Sometimes some people exhibit narcissism, but it's actually because they have little self-esteem. And they feel the need to... You know what I mean? Yes, but let's just not get too much into that right now. But it kind of proves my point that I didn't have to say his name and people knew who I was talking about. I'm just saying. Alright, that's enough of that. So about the Avengers, I'm playing as Iron Man right now, and it's really fun. And then there's the opposite, like I said, where you can have a narcissist that's so cocky, who thinks he's king shit, that it just doesn't matter what people say about him. To him, he's the king. It doesn't matter what people say. Doesn't give a damn. That would be more the type I would be. But yeah, and then there's different degrees as well of narcissism as well.
Thank you, Avengers. We'll continue monitoring AIM's facilities. Last thing we need is a highly unstable arc reactor in their hands.
Hello. What is the squat? Has hitmen and women. Ichiguya. What is Ichiguya again? And I'm here. Hello, Lindsay. Alright, sorry, I was distracted there. What time is it? It's already... Oh, wow. So I've done all these. Let me just recap to make sure that they say complete on them. Because that's like an OCD thing of mine. These ones should have 3. They're all complete. Yes, they are. I hella love it when someone obsesses over themselves and find out what kind of person that have become. Yeah. No problem, Owen. Thanks for stopping by. So we've got mission complete. Yeah, that one's done. That one's... Again, I know I'm obsessing over it, but I've done that mission twice, and I didn't fail it. And there's just no mission complete at the top. Whatever. And this is the last one. My brother went with the Yakuza... What? Are you trolling us right now?
Yeah.
What? Get out of my shit, boy. I swear to God, if anybody joins my shit. Wait. Okay. Sorry. I picked the wrong one. What do you mean chosen by another player? Who is in here? Get out of my shit. Out. Vamos. Someone's gonna get an ass whooping if they show up in here again. I don't want you guys... I'm Owen's brother. I was in a bad neighborhood, but I'm changed right now. Sorry, so for real, Haruki? You had a brother that was into the thing there? Or he was in the Yakuza video game. I forget what I was doing now. I was picking a mission. This one. The last mission. And it reset the goddamn challenge level. I swear if anybody joins my shit. Quick, before anybody joins it. Oh my God. Back the hell off. This is really annoying. I don't want to play with other people. People can't accept ex-Yakuza right now, so a lot of Yakuza people are spread out overseas. Oh, wow. He was a Yakuza. That's crazy. I've heard, you know, correct, I don't want to get too much into this because it's some pretty wacky stuff there, but I heard that Yakuza... Oh. Sorry to hear that. I heard the Yakuza, if you're, like, respectful, you mind your own business, they're pretty good. They don't just, like, randomly hurt people just for the fun of it, like some other gangs do. Remember Josh Phil? I was so mad that night, but in the morning I'm fine with it. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I haven't seen him in a while. Unless he's another name that I just don't know. I swear to God, if anybody joins my strike team, it's going to be the end of them. I will strike them down. It better be my companions. I'll stick my foot in their ass.
Let's take it out.
You carpet bomb the area to
Oh, are
slow
you
it up.
kidding? There's always
Those
gangs
boots on
of
the
people
ground do as much damage as we can.
that go around robbing people and shit,
Yes.
doing a bunch of nasty stuff.
Site will be gone forever.
Excellent. This is our chance to hit Monica where it hurts. Right in
That's
our
what I'm
fortress
saying.
research.
But I don't want to
Send our
get
best
too
agents to help keep local security busy.
too in
A
depth
simple, direct plan.
with that kind of
Jarvis,
talk.
how hot do you think this area will be?
Shield's bombing run probably won't damage
Well,
any structures. But should
I can
help
promise
speed
you,
up
I've been on the
security
receiving
response.
end of some attacks from gangs, and I had done nothing to them to warrant that kind of behavior.
For the moment, Commander, though they're putting up
Because a lot of gang members are punk-ass
no
little
doubt picking up an
goof
electrical
bitches
overload in the server room.
Might be a security system.
that have no
Result of damage
respect,
caused by Shield's bombing run.
Either way, be careful.
and they'll 10-on-1 you because they can. It's a power trip.
Hey, not true.
Not a lot of them have the balls to come up to your face and say, hey, you and me, I got a problem, let's go right now. There's not a lot of people like that. A lot of people, it's let's go right now, bang, bang, and there's 20 people around them. Like, ooh, so tough. There used to be gangs that I used to get in trouble with for no reason. And they would try to intimidate me. There'd be like 5, 6, 10 of them. And then sometime you get lucky. You find the guy by himself. You tap him on the shoulder. Dude fucking just jumps. Does like a fucking triple lutz, like a fucking figure skater. And goes, hey man, what's up? Don't fucking talk to me. What, we're fucking friends now? What, we're cool now because your little entourage isn't around? You got something to fucking say now? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's why you're in a fucking gang, because she's a goof-ass bitch. That's just the fucking way it is for a lot of them. I don't give a fuck what the gang is. Very few... Oh, I'm not saying... Again, we're not going there. I'm not saying the Yakuza. I'm just saying, in general, a lot of gangs, it's the strength in numbers. If I had 1,000 people, behind me, you don't think I'd have more guts to confront certain people I might not want to do one-on-one, That's the problem. People that have real balls of steel, they don't need a group behind them. Like I know, to a certain extent, Yakuza, trust me, Yakuza don't need 100 people behind them. They got a problem with you. They're willing to die to prove a point to you, one-on-one. They don't give a shit. They're like the real McCoy. And if you don't piss around with them, you don't disrespect them, it's all about respect. And you just mind your goddamn business. They're not just going to randomly walk up to you, take your head off, and steal your watch or some shit. That doesn't happen. Alright, so in other news, I am the Incredible Hulk. But yeah, I have issues, no offense, sometimes with people that are in gangs. Because I've been bullied pretty bad when I was smaller, I was younger, I was weaker, I was more vulnerable. Then I got bigger, badder, stronger. And all of a sudden, they just really weren't around anymore. Or if they were in severely big numbers. But yeah, the real ones, and I've met a few of them, like the real ones. They won't give you a hard time. And if they wanted to, they would do it with or without their backup. That's all I'm getting at. Coward was the proper term. There's a lot of cowards in real life. Oh man, the stories I could tell you would make your head spin. Damn it. But that's something, they usually do it for fun. Little business, yeah. Mafia are different, yeah. For money, respect, such, and not for fun, except ceremonial. My cousin simply mentioned in Outlaw MC that shall remain unnamed. Yeah, I would rather that. on his podcast, and they came right to his house. Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah. I won't say any names either. I don't care. Call me chicken shit. I don't care. I ain't saying no names. But I've just met some people that you try to share your peace of mind with them, even if you have a valid point. And oh yeah. I had a guy who, I'm gonna end it after this. I had a guy who wronged me. He stole from me about $300-400, right? I was doing some stuff I wasn't supposed to do. And this was like 20 years ago. And I found the guy. I'm just going to leave it at I found the guy. I gave the guy a little bit of a backhand to straighten him out because I knew he did it. Like 100%, beyond a shadow of a doubt, I knew he did it. But because he was in a gang, right? A predominantly well-known gang, I got my ass rocked by about 6 or 7 people. They all had sticks, pepper sprays, telescopic batons. So I looked good for a couple of minutes. People saw me stand my ground against the guy who wronged me. And even though I had every fucking right to retaliate, I ended up making it 1,000 times worse for myself. Because those guys are cowards. Plain and simple. That's the problem. So that's why in life you got like 10 people. Oh my God, no. And if I did, I wouldn't advertise it on stream. I've had a lot of people that have wanted me, Aladdin, you know. Oh yeah, I have no shame. I don't care. That's the beautiful thing about not caring. Oh man, I've had my ass handed to me. But it took 6, 7, 8, 9 people, sticks, pepper spray. Oh man, I got banged up good. For standing my ground. You know what I mean? Like... But he did it because he could, because he's affiliated, because he's in an organized group of individuals that, you know, I'll just leave it at that. That's why when I meet some of them, again, I give them the benefit of the doubt, but I kind of go, because then I start thinking to myself, you got to be a certain kind of person to be affiliated and be a part of these groups. And you know what I mean? Yeah. And I have a hard time refraining from speaking my mind, which is why I used to tell people if I lived in the US, I would either be in jail for life or I'd be dead. Because I would have a hard time with some things that go down there, even when you mind your own business. Phil, go out Pizza the Hut and see if you survive. Oh, I've eaten out Pizza Hut at an all-you-can-eat buffet. Does that count? Come on, Hulk. Don't be a punk. But yeah, the psychology of people in general. It's so true. They talk a big game until they're caught alone. And the very rare time you do get one of them alone that doesn't back down, it's very rare.
Didn't take aim long at all to target you.
But that doesn't mean I'll respect the person because they're still a punk-ass mofo. They're just a punk-ass mofo that was not a coward. But they're still a punk-ass, you know what I mean? It doesn't really change anything. I still think they're just as much of a dingleberry shit stain as anybody else. They just don't have the word coward next to their name instead, that's all. Because people are too worried about image. That's the thing. People are too worried about what other people are going to think of them. Oh, I can't back down from him. People are going to think I'm a bitch. Well, you're a bitch right there just because you thought that. I grew up with a few of them. We say hi to each other. Yeah. Yeah, and, you know, the ones that are way up there, I try to just kind of, no offense, I try to just kind of stay away.
There's the team.
Nothing fancy. Let's bring him down hard.
But yeah.
Time to take him.
Ouch. How do you like that? An invisible Hulk. Man, so much going on. Oh. Nice. Holy cow. I just threw him like a bag of potatoes. Yeah, dingleberry shitstains. Oh yeah. There we go. I swear to God, I better not die here.
You're good now.
Enemy neutralized.
But don't get me wrong. In closing about this... Oh, come on. That was some real bullshit. I do get that sometimes. Oh, I'm not that smart. I have a mouth on me that's gotten me in trouble. But, you know, it's still looking pretty intact. So I must be doing something right. But I get why some people sometimes do join gangs. Sometimes it's for the opposite reasons. It's not because they're cowards. It's the complete opposite of why they join a gang. They're either poor, lonely, they came from a broken home, or maybe a country, and they're looking for security, stability, people that will respect them and take them in, watch over them, and stuff like that. So a lot of times that's what it ends up being.
We need to
Fugu?
take care of them first. Send us their
Fugu
location.
for... What's a fugu? I used to wear a Fubu t-shirt, but I have never eaten it. That was me trying to be funny, by the way. Man, I really like playing as this guy. Look at that. Just smash his ass in the ground. Like, look at that. Nothing like bitch slapping someone with their friend. And then just tossing them out like last week's garbage. It's pretty satisfying. Fugu is pufferfish. Yeah, I'd never eat a pufferfish. They cook that shit wrong, you're dead. Maybe their dad or whole family has been in it. Yeah. Sometimes their parents or big siblings bring it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't want people thinking, you know, that I think. Just because someone's ever been in it, they're all cowards and punk asses. That's not what I'm saying. But for a lot of them, they are. But I get why some people do it. Yeah, but if you cook the pufferfish wrong, you're dead. Or is that blowfish?
That assassination team is not going
Pufferfish are so cute, though. I could never eat a pufferfish. I'll eat tuna, salmon. Come get this thunderclap. Oh, wow. Holy cow. Is this game on easy or difficult? Man, they're not playing around here. I'd hate to see the difficult mode. That's it. Get it out of your system. Mm-hmm. We got everybody? Or you become the pufferfish man. Yeah, so which one's the dangerous fish? No. Blowfish is dangerous to eat, right? If it's not cooked right? Oh, there we go. Curb stomp.
There's the team.
Nothing fancy. Bring him down hard.
Holy cow. Yeah, I'm not gonna survive this. I might not be able to do this mission. There's just too much shit going on. There's too much blasting.
The big guy went down! Uh-oh! Not doing so hot!
There we go. Those combos are really good.
Your knight in high-tech armor is here.
Oh,
I'm in some trouble here.
I'll figure it out. Yeah, I might just take a break, to be honest, from this game. It's on easy and wow. Plus, I've already been streaming for almost 6 hours in total today. Hello, Cyclone. How's it going? That's the thrill of eating it, I guess. Pufferfish and poison berries would be... You're gonna die anyways. No, I think pufferfish are okay. I think it's the blowfish that are dangerous.
Aim sent a team to take you out, and not in a fun dinner and movie kind of way.
We need to take care of them first. Send us their location.
Not too bad, you?
That assassination team is not going anywhere.
Once you've taken care of them, AIM can kiss that project data goodbye.
There we go. I'm tired of holding that rock. So, Haruki, you didn't answer me. Is it blowfish or pufferfish that if it's not cooked right, you die? And you go like that?
When you see that AIM team, say hi from me.
By hi, I assume you mean neutralize them.
You catch on fast.
Oh, boy, oh boy. Trying to figure out. So blowfish must be a type of pufferfish. I don't know. I'll have to look it up later.
There's the team.
Nothing fancy. Let's bring them down hard. This is not the time to take chances.
All right, here we go. We're off to a good start. Holy sh... There we go. Smash him. Man, there's so much going on the screen. Holy sh... Wow. Yeah, there's just too much going on.
Stop sleeping on the job.
Come on, let's keep fighting.
There we go, some curb stomping.
Uh-oh. Not doing so hot.
Well then, figure it out.
Uh-oh. Not doing so hot.
Oh my god.
Good job, you.
Oh, would you frickin' die already?
Aim assassin down.
Oh, man.
They'll think twice next time.
All right. What is going on here? Sorry, what happened with Alfred? That it got deleted? Yeah, Little John? I missed the conversation. What just happened? Sorry, what happened? There's only like 5 people in here and I feel like I'm losing track of what's going on. Out of nowhere we just got, yeah, Little John. Who? I don't get it. I have no idea what's going on. Is that something bad I'm not aware of? I'm just confused.
Stay alert, Avengers. AIM still has
At least I
a lot
got
of
through this
security in
part
the
that
area.
I died in several times. And to think I gotta go through all this again one day when I can afford the game.
Watch your backs out there. AIM's stepping up their
I'm just
game.
trying to understand what Haruki meant by not in this chat. Because a guy just came in and said, yeah, Little John. Because I know there's a song called Yeah, I think, with Usher and Little John or something like that, and Ludacris. But what about it? And then in the chat, they have like a gray bar next to their left name, so I don't know what that is.
Our enemies are close. There is a chest with gear close by.
No idea what that means. So there's people over there. I'm just excited to finish this because it's the last mission. Even though there's that one that keeps unrecognizing that I completed it. It'll be interesting to see what happens after that.
Watch out for new tricks.
Tricks are all they have when measured against an Avenger.
While you defeat AIM's forces, I will hack into their systems and destroy their data.
Yeah, didn't figure that would do much to him.
Nice work, Avengers.
There we go.
The exit is below your current position.
I don't know them. Get out. Well, no, they have to say something bad. Oh, you know them. Sorry, I heard that as I don't know them. How did they find you in here? Sorry, I misread that. Yeah. No, like I said, I misread it. Like I said, when I'm gaming, a couple people chatting, it's hard to, like, fully comprehend what's going on.
Good. AIMCOM's chatter indicates they're struggling to respond to our attack.
We've done everything we can. Time to head home.
We could send a card, you know, to apologize.
Dear evil megacorporation, sorry we destroyed your illegal data?
Wait. My monitoring team detected a huge data burst.
So, they couldn't.
All
see
right,
the
take it
research
easy,
anywhere.
Herky.
Jarvis made sure of that.
The data
Glad
was
that you're able
transmitted
to
a
walk
local
now. That's
server
pretty cool.
that came online once we attacked the arc reactor.
You gonna be back a bit later today, you think?
Monica's plan B.
Agreed.
All right. Respawn restricted. After executing a power attack, but to perform another map. Sure, why not? Lunge forward. Press. Shoot more powerful ground smash. Yeah, see you later, Herky. Reduce the cost of... Oh, okay, that's cool. Reduce rage cost. Nice. Oh, wait, I did it again. Nope. Oh my god. Out. There we go. I want to look at my gear. And it automatically equips the best one. I think I have to go this way. So I'm pretty excited to see how this ends. Well, it's not really end, because I could have done this mission first. Right? Because it's like open form like that. You can choose whatever mission you want to do first. Don't tell me that thing comes alive. You gotta be kidding me. Oh my sweet hell. That's like something that comes out of like Generation Zero. Yeah, I'm sure that rock's gonna do much. Okay. Yeah, I don't think that's really doing much.
The vents on its feet are overheating.
Oh.
Target those. Good job.
Nice.
The mech's about to dump.
Uh-oh. Run, Jesus. Wow, this is pretty wild. Oh, now it's repairing itself. Just what we want.
Good night.
The mech's coming back online.
Yeah, kinda. Except I much prefer this game.
Target the side vents. They're overheating.
Now it's the side vents. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna be able to beat this. Yeah, I don't know where to hit it now.
The mech
Because it usually highlights where to hit it. And right now, I don't know where to hit it. No, not there.
Go for the eye while it's down.
Hello, Aju. Quick, quick, quick. Oh boy.
The side vents are
There we go.
vulnerable again.
Oh, that was a decent duck. Or dodge, or whatever. Ah, come on. I forget which legs I need to do now. Nope. No, I think I did them all for now. I think you'll do another stomp soon. I don't know what the hell they're attacking, but you can't really do damage to it. Oh, he didn't like that. I don't think it's doing any damage. Oh. Oh, I wish I would have known that before. Oh my god. I didn't know I could do that. Well, now I'll know for when I get the game someday. You can climb the robot. Wow. That is some crazy shit. No, wrong one. No. thought I destroyed this one. Oh, there we go. Man, this is crazy. I don't know. I don't know where I'm supposed to go now. I discovered this thing by luck. Uh-oh. I don't know what else I'm supposed to attack on it. Ah, that's what. I could have done this fight a lot sooner. But I learn, right? Like I said, one day when I buy the game, I'll know what to do. You hit up. And it shows you the objectives. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Wow.
And their backup plans.
Damn straight. We've done everything we can here.
Hey, Purim. Hello, Owen.
Me too.
Well, I'll show you that in a second. This is just a beta. It's just a fraction of the game. And that was on easy. Oh man, my ass is in pain. It does. That's right. You better believe it. I like Iron Man though too, and Captain America.
Smashing up their stuff to help a person feel like they've had a productive day.
You said it, Commander.
Okay, so that was insane. Yeah, so it's pretty much done. So the whole beta is pretty simple to explain now. The beta is the intro. You get to play as all the Marvel characters. Then you've got one section here. You got one mission. You go to this location, you got 3 missions. You go there, you got 2 missions. You come here, you got 6 missions. I've already done that one, but there's a glitch. It doesn't show that I've completed it, but I've done it. Unlike the other ones that say complete, and that's it. But this, again, is just the beta. There's, like, way more to the whole game than just this. There's other characters to unlock and all that kind of stuff. It's just to give you a snippet preview of the game and to help the developers to make sure that the game is running, you know, okay. And that's pretty much it. But now that I've done it all, like I said, I can take a well-deserved break, 'cause I've been playing this game alone for 2 hours. I played it earlier today for another couple of hours. Nope. Nope. That's the unfortunate thing. None of your progress carries over or anything. You don't get nothing. The reward is you got to play the game for free before buying it. That's the reward. As far as I know. Better remember my progress. Ah, whatever. Doesn't matter. It gets all wiped out anyways. Whoops. Now comes your favorite part, because I'm either going to play some UFC or some skateboarding, because I just unlocked Bruce Lee, the character for UFC. And I haven't, you know, played much of that game yet since I actually bought it. Because I've already played this game. How much? 2, 4. I think I've already played this like 4 hours, 4 or 5 hours already today. But yeah, it's a pretty decent... Yeah, see? As a token of our gratitude, you'll receive a nameplate. Whoopee shit. And then you get a reward in Fortnite, which I could care less about that game. And we've granted you 3450 credits for use during the beta to personalize your hero. So I guess you do get a little something. That's the thank you. Well, yeah, I'm excited to play it because like I said, I'm not bored of this game. It's just I've done it. I've beaten every mission. I'm done. Yeah, it's better than nothing. Yep. Yeah, so, you know, of all the games that I've recently got, because like I said, I've spent a lot of money. I played this a little bit, the demo there, the Tony Hawk remake from the original back in the day. And then the UFC game, because everything else I got is old. And I just got, like I said, Bruce Lee unlocked in multiple different categories. Featherweight, bantamweight, lightweight, and welterweight. So I can play Bruce Lee in 4 different weight categories in UFC. So that's pretty interesting. And Microsoft Flight Simulator, that comes out in 3 days. That'll be on PC. So yeah, in the meantime, that's pretty much it for console. I mean, I've deleted a lot of my games. Yeah, there's not much going on there. And then there's the skateboarding game Skater XL that I have on PC, World of Warcraft, now and again when the events are up. I'm going to do a couple of BGs. But yeah. I might just try this out again really quick. This is a game I pre-ordered, and that I had to pre-order in order to get the demo. The menu screen reminds me of old games like TIE Fighter. Heard it was being remade. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll have to look that up too. I didn't really look much into it. This game I'm excited because this game came out a long time ago. And it's been remade. New graphics and everything. It's very arcadey. But, obviously for just the demo for my YouTube channel, right? That's why I thought I would get it. You can't change any of the gear. You can't change your board. You can't play as the other skaters. You can only play one map. I kind of feel like the demo should have been playable by everybody. Having the demo locked behind purchasing or pre-ordering the game, in my opinion, is a dick move. Even if you just give people like a free hour demo. It's very fast-paced. It's, yeah, just very arcadey, but I like it a lot. These are the games I used to play when I was a lot younger. But the graphics were absolutely atrocious. But you have to have good, good coordination. And to think there's some people out there that can actually do these moves in real life. It's pretty insane. Whoa. But yeah, to me, everybody should have been able to play this game. Because sometimes, isn't that the whole point? You get a demo, and it gives you an idea as to whether or not you want to buy the game. So if you're confident in your product, wouldn't you just allow everybody to at least have a free trial demo? But then you try the demo, what if you don't like it by then, right? Too late, because you've already pre-ordered the game. But yeah, these are just games that I like to play when I'm really tired and I don't want to think. Very, very fast-paced, though. Yeah. Anyways, I just wanted to try this again really quick. I'll make a separate video on it when I do a regular upload a bit later. Just to showcase the demo and say, yeah, it played well and there's no lag or anything like that. Because some games, they come out and, a little rough. Like the Avengers game is actually a little bit rough. This game is smoother than the Avengers one, right? But the Avengers is still in beta. So, but yeah. Yeah, it's been, oh wow, it's been 2 hours already. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what to do. Let me see. Yeah, I'll probably play a little bit more UFC, I guess, since that's the newest game that I have. There's not much else to do. But yeah, Microsoft Flight Simulator. Oh, I'm going to have so much fun with that. 3 more days. It's going to be fun. I just want to see when the assault invasion. Yeah, another 9 hours. Yeah, I won't be up for that. Nope. For what? Oh no, it's gonna happen. I probably do need a break because it's been like 2 hours. What I can do is that thing I did yesterday. I need like a good, like at least 5 minutes or something. Because I'm probably gonna have to go and do some other stuff at some point. I can keep the stream going, just do the whole like, go to the bathroom real quick, get some more water, and then I'll probably come back, play some UFC. Because that's the only new game I have that's not on a demo or a beta. And I'm pretty anxious to try out the new character I got. The Bruce Lee. You knew it. Oh, yeah. But yeah, so whatever. If people want to stick around, like I said, I'll make it quick. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be, though. Because like I said, 2 hours here, 2 hours there. It gets draining after a while. I try to get out of the habit of just like sitting on my arse all day kind of thing. I've already gone for a couple of walks and a jog today, so I don't feel too guilty, but yeah. But yeah, so if people stick around, that's fine. Like I said, I'll just pause this. There's a chance it might kick you out. There was a thing yesterday where it timed out because that was like 5 or 10 minutes. Yeah, you'll get to see Bruce Lee. And anyways, let me just go, and like I said, I'll be back. But when I do come back, I still might not have all that much more time. But sporadically throughout the day, I should have some breaks here and there. Because I also want to check on YouTube if there's anything else I need to talk about, like for uploads. And so far, I don't, so that's good. There doesn't seem to be much else to talk about. So that's really good. Okay, so I'm going to pause the stream. I don't remember if people said it kicked them out yesterday, because I had like 8 or 9 people yesterday in the stream. I paused it, I came back, it was at 0. Then I reactivated it without actually ending the stream, and people said they weren't kicked out. But it showed I had no one in the chat, so I don't know. But yeah. Anyways, I'll do a bit of that when I come back, and if I have time and I feel good, I might do another World of Warcraft Battleground, which I think would be cool. And if Purem still happens to be in here, he might know what I'm talking about. So I got 2 screens, right? That's why you always see me like turning my head, because I'm looking at my monitor to literally monitor the web page, right? If I only had 1 screen and I'm playing my game, how am I going to see my YouTube page, right? With all the people chatting. So hence the 2 screens. There's a way that you can have it with an add-on in World of Warcraft. I don't know if Purem is still in here, like I said, that might know this. There used to be a thing back in the day that you could do. It was an add-on that when your battleground popped and it was ready for you to enter, you could hear a beep so that you're just not sitting there going, yep, mm-hmm. Do you remember that, Purem? That add-on? No, some type of notifier. It would beep when your battleground was ready. Because what I was kind of thinking of doing, since they take 10 or 15 minutes when I come back, queue up for a battleground in World of Warcraft, and hope that... Yeah. I'm trying to find a thing that I could do, because my battlegrounds can be pretty fun. Yeah, yesterday I had some 42 kills and 0 deaths, and because they take 10 or 15 minutes, right? And then I could play that game in the meantime. The only thing I could think of, but it would be a little bit convoluted. Yeah, but if I'm playing like UFC and I had to change the input on my television, I'm not going to hear a beep. Yeah, I have Warcraft 3 Remake. The only other thing I could do... No, this was like a loud beep, like a beep, 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 almost like an alarm. Like it wouldn't just be the Kong, like the Kong sound with the pop-up. Because I'm on a different screen. This one beeps even when the game is minimized. The only thing I could think of... Yeah. Except I'm on input 2 now for my PlayStation. The only thing I could think of is the second screen that I'm using to talk to people is drag over the World of Warcraft screen. But that's kind of messed up. Drag over the screen. Minimize it a little bit so I could still see the chat. Get it? I have it on my second screen. World of Warcraft queued up for Battleground. Play my UFC game. Something happened. Oh, it pops. Pause the game. Hit the enter. You got 2 minutes before the Battleground starts. Scroll the screen back over to my television, full screen it, and then I'm ready. I would have enough time before the battle actually starts for me to do that. You know what I mean? Just for the sake of not having to wait around for 10 or 15 minutes. Even if I am in Firefox with WoW running and anyone whispers me or BG pop, toolbar comes up. Are you sure? Oh, at the bottom. It blinks is what you're saying. Yeah. But don't forget though, my games are on my TV, so like I've got 2 HDMI inputs on my television. HDMI 1 is my computer and HDMI 2 is my PlayStation. I literally like changed the input. So what happens is when I'm on my PlayStation, I won't hear what's going on in World of Warcraft because it's a completely different input. But because I have a second monitor, right, I might as well just abuse it, drag the screen over. Well, I would have the sound because I would actually be in the game. I'll have to try it. I don't know. I can't really think because I gotta pee pretty bad. But yeah, I'll be back in 5 minutes. Like I said, I know you're not too excited about this game. I'm just warning you. I'm going to check out that game a little bit. And I'm going to try a test with World of Warcraft because that's been a thing that I've been really wanting to do. It was a dream of mine 15 years ago to be able to do this kind of stuff. And I don't want to use like long queue times in a battleground to prevent me from playing a game I really enjoy because World of Warcraft Battlegrounds, I do better at them. And quite frankly, I like it more than Call of Duty. I suck at Call of Duty. I enjoy Call of Duty a great deal. I'm just not really good at the game. And as long as you have audio options where apps on both monitors play. Yeah. Well, yeah, like I have sound playing on this monitor here. Yeah, no problem, Gil. Thanks for stopping by. And hello, Big Shrek. Big Shrek. You ever plan on changing your last name to Big Shrek something? But anyhow, let me pause this, and I'll be back, like I said, in about 5 minutes. I'll probably play some UFC 4, not a game that some people enjoy. And I'll see if I can queue up for a Battleground in World of Warcraft and have it on my main monitor and just kind of test out how that works so that when I see it and hear it pop, I can just switch to it. But yeah, I shall be back, like I said, about 5 minutes. Cool. All right, I'll be right back. This thing will pause now because I'm going to try that pause thing to see how it works again. I think I'm back online. Yeah, it says there's only like nobody in here. So I don't know if it kicks people out or just people left. Whatever. Doesn't bother me. I'm just curious how that works when I pause the stream, but I still technically never ended it within YouTube. I know it times out after a while because YouTube recognizes that my recording streaming software is not active. So I'm going to load this up. But like I said, I want to try something interesting. It's a little bit complicated in a way. How could I do this? I want to see... Yeah, I'm going to try something here. So on my end... On my end, I'm going to load up World of Warcraft. Except I don't know if people can hear... Well, I'll find out in a minute. Are people able to hear World of Warcraft running at the same time as my PlayStation? That's what I'm curious. Yeah, we'll see how this works. Okay, so let's say I did a battleground here. Right, so 10, 11 minutes. Okay. But now I have this. Ah, so it is coming through. We can hear the World of Warcraft in the background. And the ambient music. Okay. I've never done this before. So that means... That means one of a few things that we can do. Without me having to switch my game over to the first screen. Because you're going to hear the game anyways. You can't see it right now, but... I might be able to go to System and Sound. Toggle off the music. It might be distracting, though. I don't know. So the music is off, but I would have to go somewhere quiet where there's nobody. And just kind of like let it run in the background, if that makes any sense. Like the game. Because I'm in World of Warcraft right now on my other input. And sort of have it. Yeah, I don't think people are in here anymore. Anyways, this will give me a chance to test this out. So I've queued up for a battleground. Yeah, this should work. It just might be a little bit weird because we can kind of hear ambient noises in the background. But I turned off the music. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out where I could go that it would be fairly quiet in the game. No, let's go here. I'll do that. Yeah, I think this is about as good as it's gonna get. I mean, the only thing I could really do, honestly, is kill the ambient sound. Oh, see sound in the background. Enable to allow sounds to play even when World of Warcraft is in the background. But it's not in the background. I'm just on another screen. So I got rid of ambient sound and music. So maybe all I need to do is just toggle those off. Keep the master volume on. When my battleground pops, I'll hear a loud sound. We won't hear anything else that's distracting. And then when I come back, I can just click music and ambient sound. Okay, we'll test that. See how that goes. Yeah, you might hear the odd growl, but who cares? Whatever. Okay, we're going to do a little bit of this. So this should be interesting to see how well that works out. Stand and bang. I did knockout mode, unleash kicks, elbows, fast. But what about no grappling, groundwork, or submissions? But there's none of that in knockout mode either. So you know what? We'll just go ahead and see how that works. So we'll do championship. We'll do the backyard. We'll do normal. Perks on. Red corner. Stamina recovery. I am. Can you not tell? Because I'm talking. But yeah, so blue corner is off. Red, because, you know, I'm like that. I'm not going to increase my damage because I don't want it to be like too powerful. But I also don't want to take too much damage either. So I'm going to do something weird because it's going to help me practice better so I can survive longer. Health recovery. No. Damage. Wait, what? Oh, stamina cost. No. Bruce Lee has infinite stamina. That's what I meant. Damage. We're going to make the damage on blue a little bit less so I can live longer. But I won't increase my damage. Just so I can kind of combined weight class. There we go. Now we're talking stand and bang. Bruce Lee, here we go. I got to make sure I'm red. Otherwise I'm going to give my opponent all the power. Top fighters. You would think Bruce Lee would be in there. Now, you can hear a growl, by the way, in the background. Confirm, you can hear, like, the odd grunting. Like, did you hear that sound? Or that sound? I have World of Warcraft running in the background. But I can't see it, obviously. You didn't hear that sound? Like a claw sound right now? Like right there? Right there? Because I can hear it. Okay, good. When you hear grrr, that means there's a battleground. I can flip it over really quick in my OBS. Yeah, good. And I could play World of Warcraft. No one wants to see me just flying around doing nothing in between battlegrounds. So why not kick some ass in UFC while I'm waiting to do a battleground in WoW? Smart. All right. Where is my man of the hour, Bruce Lee? That's definitely not him. And for some reason, I don't think they're in alphabetical order. You should be able to favorite some characters. Unless it's under last names that it's alphabetized by. Hello, Simmy Boy Jr. Come on, where's Bruce Lee? There we go. There he is. We'll do welterweight for him. Yes. Stand and bang. Okay, let's pick him. Bruce Lee. And we're gonna pick this guy, because this guy is like nuts. This guy is pretty crazy. Anyhow, the claws of justice are coming. Or watch this. Oh, I screwed it up. You heard that roar? That's World of Warcraft ringing in the background. Oh, here we go, Bruce Lee. Oh, there's no clinching. He's really well modeled considering, you know, no offense, he's not around to do all that graphic stuff with the fighters that they do in real life. You know, like where they actually take the fighter, they take pictures of him. Oh, hey. Oh, I got the uppercuts too. Oh. It's fun, but I miss being able to clinch. There we go. Oh, I couldn't even get on him. See? You can't get on him. Oh! Just see that kick? Nice. No, I know, but that would be a lot harder, though, is what I'm saying. Oh, look at that. Bam. Choke on my toe. And I'm not gonna lie, the crowd chanting, it's a little bit distracting. I'm just saying. Okay, my game is still there. Wait, watch this. Or, after I kick his ass. That's my World of Warcraft. Yeah, the crowd is a little bit distracting. I like the setting, but it's still a bit distracting. Okay, let's change the fighters. So that was stand and bang. Let me do knockout mode. How is that different? I still don't get it. No grappling, no groundwork, no submissions. Okay, but neither does this one. Whatever. Let's do that one. You hear that sound? You heard that sound? That's what I'm talking about. That is how you do it. And then I gotta remember... See? I mean, I know you can't see. But see how that worked? Now all I gotta do, I've got 2 minutes to do it. I just do this, bada boom. And we're in the World of Warcraft. Because we could hear it in the background. Sitting makes me think of dogfighting. I'm so confused. What do you mean? Sitting for what? Did you hear that beep that the battleground was ready? For, I almost said Call of Duty. My goodness, World of Warcraft. Oh, the set, yes, the UFC setting. Yeah, sorry, I was confused. I was like, what? Yeah. Yeah, that's just a new thing they added to different venues. But it was fun to try Bruce Lee. But that's what I'm going to do from now on. So you were probably there when I did that, eh? That was smart. So you turn off the music, you turn off the ambient sound, and I can still hear the boom sound. And that's so cool. And then I could play whatever other game I want in between and then just jump to this when I hear it pop, because I have 2 minutes to do that. Because I find some people enjoy the battle. Some people don't mind hearing me talk, flying around, not much going on. But arguably, there's a lot of other people that would probably rather see a little bit of action in between that 10-minute time frame. So I thought that this would be an interesting touch. Yeah, I just turned them off completely. It's just a quick little toggle, right? Right here. Just bang, bang. No music, no ambient. And then I just turned them on and boom. Away we go. This brings back a little bit of memories from Cataclysm, when this battleground came out. Oh, and you're crazy. Not too many people like a Phil rant. It takes a special kind of person to like that. We just need a few million people to think like you, and I'll be rich. It's crazy to think I average 5 to 10 people in a live stream. All I need is 200 to 300 people on Twitch to watch me at a time, and I can make a good living from just that alone. Okay, here we go. We got the Night Elf Druid. He thinks he's got the upper hand, but he doesn't. Because the claws of justice come for him. But then again, he's a druid, so he's like a fellow druid, so maybe I'll leave him alone. And I'll kill the hunter that enslaves pets to do his evil bidding. I'm not afraid of you. Oh, it looks like I'm gonna die. We're not off to a great... Oh boy, I'm dead. Because don't forget, I don't have good gear. Claw Brothers, that's right. But I like that saying that I say sometimes where I'm like, you will face the claws of justice. Oh, don't attack me. My skin is too thick. Oh yeah. I'm going down like a bag of potatoes. But it took the entire battleground to do it. But that still felt good. See, this is fun for me. It's an old game, but man, when you get into the action... I hate the downtime, but I should have thought of that before, you know? Just turn off the music and the ambient sound, and it'll ring really loud when the battleground is ready, and I can just play another game in the meantime. Preferably a console game, though, because playing 2 computer games at the same time would be, that would be really strenuous on my computer on top of the streaming. I am picked on in BGs like crazy. Horde either see me as an easy kill with my gear, or I am annoying to them, or maybe a little both. Yeah. The idea with me is I don't want them paying too much attention to me. But see, this is a nice blend of it's calm, it's, you know what I mean, it's exciting. Because I can stealth. No one can see me right now unless there's a stupid demon hunter. Those things that can see through stealth. But it's not like Call of Duty. Call of Duty is constant, like, what? What? What's going on? It's too high-strung. If something goes on in the chat right now, I could take a moment and be like, oh, what did they say? And you know what I mean? It's not going to change nothing. Oh, he doesn't see it coming. And then we've got... Whoops. Well, that was a botch. I tried to heal him, but I hit the wrong hotkey. Oh. Get the healer. Oh yeah, the whole raid is on me again. No, I don't want to join your dumb guild. Oh my god, instead of Gandalf, this person called themselves Gaydalf. Oh boy. And he's not even a druid, he's a warlock. Because Gandalf is the... What's he considered again? Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, that's right. Ferals weren't all that... Like, they're fun. They're good. You could still have a lot of fun with them. Gandalf is just considered a wizard, right? Because Shadowfax is the horse. That's right, he's the wizard with the white hair. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure. Oh, there he goes. The Reaper hand. And there goes Gaydalf. Now he's dead elf. Yeah, see, this 15 years of this. It never gets boring. The queue time's boring. But just, I don't know, it's pretty special. I love the mounts too in this game. Nice rat. It's a pretty special game indeed. And then if you want to play the old days, the golden days, World of Warcraft, then you can do so. Icyverse. Here we go. Autops. Your time has come. But as the old saying goes, yeah, that white rat looks like a Myths of Pandaria looking kind of thing. Look at the one that I got. I bought this a long time ago. I love this thing. Nobody uses it. And it's got wings, so it can fly as well. Absolutely love this mount. It's probably one of my favorite mounts. And it looks realistic too, like how it jumped. Well, maybe not that part there, but the jump. Like a fox. Hello, big shit. I mean, big Shrek. Yeah, I really like it. I'll show it to you after what it looks like when you're flying. Now, don't forget, I don't have good gear. But that's okay. That's right, run away. You will die by my hands. You can cast all the witchcraft you want. Someone's going down. Because I'm also good as a distraction. I don't do a lot of damage because I'm bear form. I'm a tank. I'm not DPS, but if you ignore me long enough... you will quickly meet your ancestors. In the Emerald Dream. Oh, I know, eh? I know. It's a beautiful thing, and all that health regeneration, too. The frenzied regeneration. I never need to pop out forms or heal myself manually by going into humanoid form. But that's what made it fun about the druid. Changing out of forms, it made you like a real shapeshifter. Now you're more efficient, but there's no need for that flashiness shapeshifting. It takes it away from losing the fluidity of the game. And another one bites the dust. Every time I say that, another one bites the dust, I feel like macroing the Queen song, another one bites the dust, just like super quick. But yeah. All the skills that come in BC or Wrath are so missed. Oh, yeah, for sure. So he's got what's called Squeakers, the trickster. But yeah. Whoops. Yeah, someone's back there. Almost capped for the week. I got till Tuesday, so I'm doing pretty good there. This is a slow way of capping your conquest points, but it's a fun way. Right? That's the whole point why I work on my brother Ford. Doug Ford, you're going down. Oh. Well, he is a priest, so I doubt it has anything to do with that, but... That's right, you get back in the water. It's a real slaughterhouse. But I just love it. Smooth frame rate, ultra settings. It's an instanced battleground, so it's very non-demanding. That's the beautiful thing about WoW. When you do world PvP, the game is not well optimized in some ways. It doesn't do too well. But when you're in an instance, because the world is a lot smaller, even though there's a lot of people and a lot of spells, it's so much easier on your computer. So it allows people that don't have the best computer to still be able to do well in arenas and battlegrounds. Your time has come, Shadow Priest. I have a macro on my gnome Rogan, classic runaway. Oh, the Monty Python. Yeah, the runaway is a Monty Python thing. Or are you saying another one bites the dust does? Who made that saying popular? Another one bites the dust. Like, all I can think about is obviously Freddie Mercury from Queen. For that. Or Monty Python when I play Ghosts of Tsushima and someone loses an arm. Look, you stupid bastard, you got no arms left. Oh, it's just a flesh wound. Oh, that never gets old. I haven't watched those movies in, oh wow, decades. You didn't think I was still here, huh? Bye-bye. Say hello to Arthas for me. I think as another one bites the dust is an old war or fighting saying made famous by Queen songs. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I didn't think he invented the saying. I was just kind of curious. Because sometimes people can take something and make it popular, but they're not the ones that invented it. But yeah. Nah, I'm not even gonna ask what that's supposed to be. Negritude? Some hunter pet. Where is he hiding? It's almost a waste of time to attack it because that hunter can resurrect Oh, search for the Holy Grail. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of vaguely remember that. It's been a long time since I've seen them, but it's just so goofy, eh? That's what you would consider classic British humor, right? Like when they're galloping around with the bells and the cans to try to make sounds, to try to make it look like they're on horses. I'm just like, oh, what are you doing? Anyhow, I don't know. Yeah, I'm probably not going to have enough time, to be honest, to do an epic battleground, another 10. Yeah. Well, at least I got this figured out now. Like I said, I know how to do this now. I didn't think about it before, but that was an ingenious move. Just turn off the music and the ambient, and then when I play another game and I kick someone's butt, I can do the emote and WoW. I have, but not in...
You call that a ship? This is a ship.
Oh, that's from Crocodile Dundee. You call that a knife? This is a knife, yeah. Yeah, I just don't remember much of it. But yeah, I'm going to exit that because I will have to go soon. But at least I know in the future that I can do that. I'm going to try some more... There we go. Turn off the preview. No, I can leave it on. Okay, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I wanted to try that other game mode because I didn't understand. My game feels like it's glitched. Let me just back out of this. Okay, so I did stand and bang, and I did best of 3. Yeah. Combined, okay. Yes. So I don't get annihilated too quick. Right. Yeah, I won't do that one. This one I don't think I like too much. MGM. Yeah, that one's kind of weird. The backyard, the crowd was kind of bothering me. I'll have to see if I could turn off the... well, the MGM Grand Studio. That's a pretty popular one. Free combinations. I think that's it. So we've got 10 settings there. Ah, there's no, how much stamina does it take? Okay, that's what it is. I can change... turn stamina events and HUD on or off. Okay. Free combination. That's what it is. I can't change how much stamina something takes in knockout mode. Okay. That's fine. So I'll do that one. Welterweight, middleweight. No, I can't do heavyweight for... welterweight, lightweight. Yeah, let me just try this one. Okay, now to find Bruce Lee. I started watching Mr. Bean too a little bit more lately. I'd never really gotten into him before. I mean, I thought the show was okay. I just never, I don't know, couldn't really get into it for some reason. But lately, a couple of weeks ago, I started randomly watching a show here and there every other night at night when I'm like on my iPad or whatever, and some pretty silly, goofy stuff for sure. But I don't think things like Bean was okay, his Black Adder series. I don't even know what that is. Black Adder? I have no idea what the heck that is. I'll have to look that up. Where is... There he is. My goodness. I just got the yellow trunks in this one for lightweight. Oh, who do I want to take on? The Big Mouth. Conor McGregor. Oh, you know about that too, Simi Boy? Black Adder. Was it before or after Mr. Bean? Or the same time era?
Lightweight bout between Bruce Lee and Conor McGregor.
Well, no, I know, but most young people I don't think would really know about some of that stuff, I guess. I don't know, it's hard to say.
Alright, here we go, knockout mode. It doesn't get much better than this. Make sure you've got your mouthpiece. Not much explanation needed. The last man standing will be your winner. Oh!
Ooh.
Throwing hard in the pocket.
What the heck? I hit the wrong button.
Oh! Lands a big right hand early.
Oh, what was that? Oh. I don't think you can grab in this one. Ooh.
Lands a big right hand.
Nope. All right. Gotta pace myself here.
Landed a good uppercut there.
Oh no.
And just like that, the fight is over.
Wow.
What a performance!
Yeah, that right there is a
The physics are pretty good too. Hello, Regus official.
I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
a huge win for that young fighter here tonight. Lands a good combination. Both of these guys going all out. High action fight here.
All right.
He's mixing up his target. He's throwing kicks, he's throwing punches.
Ah, I missed. Oh.
Shot finds the target there.
Great
Come on.
lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot.
There it is. So this turns it into more of a boxing match instead of a... Because there's no grappling again, no submissions, no clinch. But I don't know if I like the knockout mode more or just the regular other one that I did, the stand and whatever it's called.
Both guys landing big shots.
But it really tests your timing though. Because you gotta block, you gotta conserve your stamina. Oh, what was that? Oh! Spinning back fist. Oh, I got rocked there. Oh. Oh! We're both low on health. Who's gonna get it? Oh! Oh no.
Oh, and that one snapped the head back. The referee has seen enough.
Wow, that one's bloody. Right in the gut. Might have time for another one, then I'll probably take a break, because it's been 3 hours. But yeah, that one's pretty interesting. Because I like the career mode. You know, you build your character and all that. So that was the knockout mode. That one was pretty interesting. But for some reason, I still don't know. Did you ever do the brawler stuff in WoW? No. I kind of looked into it a little bit. I know in Stormwind it was under the tram. Not sure where it is in Org. It's near the Hunter Trainer, I think. The Brawlers Guild or something like that. I think it's like a one-on-one thing, isn't it? Except I don't know if it's with an NPC or if it's with real players, almost like an arena thing. I don't know too much about it. But I know some people that got into it and it was pretty pretty out there. Yeah, so anyhow. Yeah, so the Stang, did you ever do it? I should try it now. Now that you reminded me of that, I should try it. So this one seems a little bit more open. Again, knockout mode is unleash punches, kicks, knees, and elbows. Fast, fun, furious mode. Okay. But the stand and bang. No grappling, groundwork, or submissions, but neither does the other one. That's the part that I'm confused of. And this one has a lot more settings that you can play around with. We could do combined. We could turn off like health recovery. Stamina cost you can edit. Health recovery, free combinations. Perks on. I wonder if they have a Canadian. Probably not. I don't think UFC comes to Canada. Have you tried it? Did you like it? Yeah, I tried it. Got to maybe 4th boss. Oh, okay. Tried as like a bear druid. I wonder how well that would go. Centre Bell. Is that in Canada? Centre Bell. That must be in Canada. That sounds French, because in English it would be Bell Center. Unless I'm looking at it wrong. I'll have to try that after, but I'm curious to know about the Centre Bell. Scotiabank is Canadian, yeah. I'll try this one again, because I'm really curious about... It looked bloodier in the knockout mode. There was more physical, real physics damage to the body. I don't know how that works, but... No, I've always wanted like a Bruce Lee martial arts like game, and I gotta say, having him in here is definitely pretty nice. Yeah, that's right. Center is a Canadian spelling, eh? Because Americans' center is T-E-R. Because it comes from the French centre, which is written that way. Oh, take it easy, Semi Boy Jr. Yeah, I'm probably going to go after this match, have some supper, and then when I come back, I actually might look into that Brawlers Guild thing to see how I might like that. Oh, there he is. See, welterweight. Oh. Middleweight. Let's see what color trunks he's got there. But yeah, I'll have to try that and see how it works out. Stupid fighters. I don't think they're in alphabetical order. Or I think they are, but I don't think Bruce Lee is available in this division to pick. No, he's not a middleweight, definitely not a heavyweight. There's the open weight, okay. Yeah, it's alphabetical order, but by last name. That's what it is. Open weight, okay. What's interesting, notice there's more than one version of Bruce Lee, but... Huh. We'll do that. Man, that guy is tall. John Jones, holy mama. This'll almost remind me of the, Oh, what's that movie? Is it Enter the Dragon with Bruce Lee and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar? The basketball player there that's like incredibly tall. Were you ever into that, Purim? Martial arts movies with like the old school, I guess as they call it. Still don't understand what that term really means, but the old style martial arts movie with Bruce Lee in it. That had Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Where he's sitting in the chair and he's still taller than Bruce Lee standing up. That was pretty wild. Oh, you have? Oh, okay. I find in recent memory over the last several years, there's not a lot of good martial arts movies. Some of those B movies, as they call them, they're actually pretty good. Oh, Kimbo Slice, I used to like him. He actually passed away a couple of years ago. Now, this is a guy you would like. Purim. Georges St-Pierre. This guy, you know, like how a lot of these UFC people, they have a hot head and they do all the trash talking and they're super, like, you know. This guy is like so humble, from Montreal. Really good attitude on this guy. Really, really, really nice guy. He's probably one of my all-time favorite fighters ever. Eva Channel had an old martial arts move every Saturday afternoon, never missed it. But in recent memory, though, there's not really a lot of good martial arts movies, except for some of those B movies. Some great modern martial arts movies that, yeah, I haven't seen too many. I really like Jet Li, if you know who he is. Obviously, no relation to Bruce Lee, but...
Round one is a contest
All right.
between two of the best fighters in this division. Hard to find anything resembling a glaring weakness on either side when you break down the film.
There are no weaknesses in these guys. These guys are as well-rounded as they come. They both can wrestle, both can grapple, both can strike. They can do it all. And these are the matchups that we dream of as MMA fans.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Using his reach advantage there with that punch, DC.
Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
Oh, Jet Li. I love Jet Li. So to me, I can't concentrate. Jet Li in like in more modern times, Jet Li has to be by far my favorite martial artist for a movie. And the other one, I don't know if you've seen this movie before, and I'm pretty sure you would like it. It was called Ong Bak, and it has a Vietnamese fellow in it who's just absolutely like a monster in martial arts. He's just so good. I forget his name though, but him and Jet Li, they have to be like some of my absolute favorites right after, typical Bruce Lee and all that. Oh, are they on YouTube? I'll have to check them out sometime. Because everything's always about like guns and stuff, and I like sword fighting and punching and kicking.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one? Ooh.
I did it again.
So he counters with an effective punch there, and at least in that situation, it paid to have the advantage in reach. Man, he's timing his shots nicely. It's like Tom Brady out there. He hasn't missed the target.
I mean, you insist on bringing in Tom Brady. Stop it, John. Stop it.
Oh, big Superman punch there. Nice shot over the top there. St. Pierre's lower jaw now is starting to show some signs of swelling. We'll keep an eye on that, but a lot of damage absorbed by me in here tonight.
Oh.
Huge block there.
Oh.
That kick is good by Lee.
Crouching Tiger is good, yeah. I remember that one. That's the one where it looks like they're flying in the air. Oh, wow.
This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high with his opponent, thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly. Great punch. He's very tricky when he throws that body punch.
Yeah, this mode feels a lot different than the knockout one.
Oh, he lands a hook there, DC.
A lot harder to...
He can land that strike over and over again.
All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
Lee gets caught with that punch. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety Bird
Come on.
over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
Oh, an uppercut. Oh.
The 1-2 punch is true. Oh, nice jab there. He told us on Thursday he wanted to break this dude's nose. That is certainly a step in the right direction.
Come on. Oh.
Oh, nice jab.
I have downloaded a Chinese one versus Hong Kong made one, Red River, I think. Yeah, they overdid the wires a bit on Crouching Tiger. Is he in UFC 4 as well? Who? Bruce Lee? Yeah, that's who I'm fighting as. Or are you talking about the guy from Ong Bak? Do you know that movie, Bjorn? Ong Bak? Why is this guy so hard to beat? Come on.
This fight is supposed to be over. It might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
Well, he has certainly found the range and staying pretty busy here on the feet.
He's being busy, but it's also the timing and the accuracy that's allowing him to land so many attacks.
Well, he's got the longer reach, and he certainly showed it there in landing that straight punch. That'll do it!
Oh, look how he fell. Oh, that was interesting.
Well, it's not a
That was really interesting. Look up Redcliffe, the sorcerer, and the White Snake, painted skin. I have those 3D movies. Yeah, I'll have to check those out. Look at that right there. Right in the thigh. You see that right there? And then he kind of like wobbles and falls down. So what I really like about this game is just the dynamic of it. Depending on if you get like a really good shot in there. What's really interesting is fighters can just have random stuff happen to them based on like real-time physics. If you get like a good shot in the head, you know, you weren't paying attention or your character was caught off guard, you can get taken out in just a mere couple of hits. Whereas again, kind of like a real fight, whereas the wrestling games, it's always the same. You got to like work into it. There's no catching your opponent off guard and going for an easy win. There's none of that. But yeah, that one was definitely a lot harder. There's one called The One. Have you seen it? I've seen a movie with Dolph Lundgren called Army of One. But yeah, I think I'm going to end it here. I'm going to relax for 15 minutes on my own before supper. And go from there. The One. Let's check it out. Movie. The One. Oh my god. I knew that's what it was. Yeah. And it had Aaliyah in it. The one that died, that used to be married to R. Kelly when she was underage. That had to be the one. And then there was Aaliyah, the... Oh yeah, that's... How did I forget that? That's actually... Where's my YouTube? That's actually one of my favorite movies. Yeah, it's I like it a lot, but I think it's got DMX in it, who's a rapper. It's one of those things where, knowing Purim's taste, I'm not too sure he might like it too much. It's hard to say. You might. It's got Jason Statham in it. Oh my god, there's another Sorry, I'm all into like... There's another Jet Li movie that I absolutely adore. Oh man, I love this stuff. Where is it? PC. Anyways, I gotta go in a second there, but I forget what it's called. I'm pretty sure that's the one with Aaliyah. Movie, The One. It's... No, I don't remember for some reason. The One. Jet Li movies. Once Upon a Time in China. Yeah, Fearless. Romeo. I was thinking of Romeo Must Die. That's the one that Unleashed was really good. Yeah, I'm thinking of Romeo Must Die. That came out a year before The One. That's the one that I don't know if Purim would like that one. It's hard to say. One of the best Jet Li movie is set pre-World War II where he fights Japanese. Yeah? What's it called? Because I have his whole list here. The Forbidden Kingdom, the Shaolin Temple. Oh, he goes back to the 80s. Hero, The Expendables, Tai Chi Master, Kiss of the Dragon. No, again, I'm thinking of the wrong movie. Oh my goodness. It Never Ends. The movie I'm thinking with Jet Li that I really like, that I don't know if Pjorn would like, is called Cradle to the Grave, 2003. Oh man, I miss Jet Li movies. He's calmed down a lot for unfortunate, obvious reasons. Yeah. Yeah, it's Cradle to the Grave. I know because it's got DMX the rapper right on there. Jet Li versus General Fujita. Do you remember what year? Yeah, I'm gonna have to check out these movies sometime. Anyhow. That Sorcerer Whitesnake movie I mentioned is Jet Li. Oh, okay. Have you watched most of Jet Li's movies? Like, have you watched Unleashed? The one where he's treated like a dog and they have him doing, like, fights? Yeah, I don't know if you would have seen Cradle to the Grave. Because I had the rapper in there and had a few other people. I don't know if you would have liked it. But I liked it overall. It was pretty good. But yeah, Unleashed has to be one of my favorite ones. Unleashed. I can't remember. Yeah, just the choreography, the fighting is just so, like, it's just so good. Anyhow. Not all, only the ones I can watch for, yeah, look up the Red Cliff movie. Okay, so let me look that up. The Red Cliff. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. 2008 oh my goodness, 5 hours. Who's in that? Prime Minister of Han Dynasty coaxes Emperor Han to wage war against the two kingdoms to unite China. Cao Cao. Yeah, I know him because he's in my Total War Shogun Samurai game that I got a little while ago. Well, there's one that I own called, whoops. What is it called? I have a game called Total War 3 Kingdoms. That's the newest one. It's got Cao Cao and a bunch of other ones in there. The Han Dynasty. It's pretty nice. I'm not good at the game, but it's really, really nice. You should have a movie night. Yeah. I don't think that would go too well on my channel, though, in terms of monetization or getting in trouble for copyright strike. Many of the characters in Total War is in Red Cliff. Oh, okay. Yeah, Total War 3 Kingdoms is pretty wild. It's a pretty good game. But yeah, I'll have to check that out. Well, I'm off. 3.5 hours streaming with only one 5-minute break. My ass is killing me in this chair. And I'm starving. Probably going to go for another walk again. And maybe I'll be back within the hour. Hard to say. I mean, I'll be back eventually at some point there. But yeah. Many do movie reviews, but talk over it, making it possible. Yeah. Yeah, you could do certain things. The whole fair use thing. But yeah, I'll go do that. And like I said, when I come back, I might play the career. I might start a new career in UFC as Bruce Lee or something. Just for fun. Why not? I got one as George St. Pierre. One as the character that I made. And I'll probably do another one with Bruce Lee or something. I just like it because it's really difficult too. Like all the moves, you got to time the blocks and all that. Whereas my wrestling game, like I said, it's a lot more arcadey. There's a lot less physics involved in it. It's still a really fun game though. But definitely that UFC one's a lot different. Did you ever like UFC at all, Purim? Or like the mixed martial, like the series, like even in the 90s, like when Hoist Gracie was around and it was a little less crazy. Hoist Gracie like dominated for years, the Brazilian jiu-jitsu guy. He was really good. He would come in all like super calm and he'd take on all these big brutes. It was like watching a movie. Yeah, it can be pretty, yeah, I know what you mean. It can be pretty wild. It's like watching Bloodsport 88 with Jean-Claude Van Damme. Yeah, because it can be quite dangerous for sure. I forget if you even like boxing. Do you like boxing? Like just, your traditional boxing on TV, or is that the idea of some guy holding a guy? Yeah, and punching him in the side of the face for... Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah. And that's why they've changed a lot of stuff over the years. It's because it's the whole, like, knockout or give up thing, but they have changed a lot over the years to protect the fighters more, so that there isn't things like that, and that's why you have to hope the referee is good, and if they see the guy's not, fighting himself or defending himself properly, they just call the match right away. Olympic boxing, until I felt sorry for the losers too much. Yeah. So you've never liked traditional boxing like Mike Tyson, Evander Holyfield, all that kind of stuff that you would see like on pay-per-view with the pay-per-view events there? I've always been into that. Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of them train really hard and then they, Oh, so you don't like the boxing either, eh? Boxing's a lot more controlled than the UFC, though. Right? Like in terms of violence. The boxing there, when you get up, or when you fall down, you're not allowed to keep punching the guy in the head, right? Whereas in UFC, you're allowed to just whop him one. Within reason. Because when it gets too out of control, that's when you see the ref come in and say, hey. But yeah, it's a really dangerous sport. There's no doubt. I mean, look at Muhammad Ali, what happened to him, Parkinson's disease, after that, all those blows to the head. It really is a dangerous sport. There's no doubt about it. Like, it's pretty brutal. Yeah, hopefully. The longer I stay here. But yeah, I'm going to head out, relax, decompress. And like I said, when I come back, there's probably not going to be as much Marvel or as much Tony Hawk. I'm probably going to focus a little bit on my UFC game. They are one of my favorite types of games. Well, that's what my martial arts was. Olympic boxing is about point. Yeah. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah, so Purim is more into like martial arts where it's like, you fight, it's points, maybe full contact. but not this blood sport stuff with like Jean-Claude Van Damme where you kick a guy in the head until he's split open and his eyes roll in the back of his head and he's left half brain dead kind of thing, bleeding all over the mat. Whereas you can have a cleaner, less dangerous fight style point system, which is what I used to do in martial arts when I fought. And me, I'm just a sadistic bastard. I like them all. I just like the fighting. I just like the whole fighting thing. I've just always really enjoyed it. Blood or no blood, you know what I mean? It's like I said, I would never do UFC. When I was doing really good in martial arts, I was ganking people in real life. That was around the time that Hoist Gracie was huge in UFC, and UFC was fairly new. It was fresh. I was a young teenager. I was fit. I was kicking ass. Even with that, you might be surprised, Purim, to hear this for the first time in all these years you've known me. Even back then, and I was getting kicked and punched for real. I had been asked, oh, would you ever, go to that level, like UFC? Right away, I was like, the hell with that. You know what I mean? Like, even as a young teenager with a bit of an ego in martial arts, but no, I was pretty good. Nope, you couldn't have gotten me into UFC. No way. Way too dangerous for my liking. There's MMA groups that you can join that are not as brutal. Oh, it was. Oh, yeah. In closing, before I go. UFC 1. Yeah, so there it is there. So a little bit of history, because, Purim's into it. So UFC's been around since 1993. And that's when Hoist Gracie won. Then Catchweight, he won again. Yeah, 1993 is when it started. And I was in martial arts heavy. Starting in 91. Because I did different types of martial arts when I was in Montreal. From 87 to 89. Then when I was in Newfoundland, from 91 to 94, I did a lot of more wrestling back then. Some serious wrestling with some of my friends. Not like hurting each other, but we were like really grappling and practicing all the moves. Almost like a wrestling school, and I did that every day. It was pretty serious. That was 91 to 94, 93. Yeah, so by 94, that's when I joined martial arts. For Shotokan Karate, that is. And when I did that, UFC had already been around for a year. And when I saw Hoist Gracie, I don't know if you remember him as a fighter, but he's a nice guy. I just remember watching it, and I was just so captivated by it. Like, wow, look at this guy. He's not all that big. He's not like a Hulk Hogan brute. And he's just kicking the crap out of everybody. Choking them out, bending their arm like a pretzel. All these 4 or 5 degree black belts. He was just wiping the floor with all of them. Yeah. But I was just taken by that, you know what I mean? Not by the violence. Because it wasn't always that brutal, like I said. It wasn't always like that. And I was just like, wow, this is crazy, But yeah, back then, that was the hot new commodity, UFC. People kept asking me, oh, would you ever do that? Would you ever do? Yeah, nope. I'm good with the semi-contact to full contact at black belt and karate. But that's it. More of like you said, like a point system, right? But yeah, it's definitely a different beast when you go to the point where you got to punch and kick a guy repeatedly until he literally loses consciousness. I mean, yeah, it's some pretty serious stuff. It's one of those things where I gotta admit, I like watching it. I don't want to partake in it. It's the same thing with guns. I like them in video games, love shooting people in video games, but never really held a real one in my life except for 22. way back in like 1991 when I was a young kid, like a little 22 little pistol thing or whatever. Other than that, don't really have a desire for it. Although sniping I would like in real life, but like on targets though, obviously. Not like military or any of that stuff. Those have been hit through their bones are stronger than... Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of those people too, the science behind the UFC too, that's really intriguing, is those people are so strong too. Like when I was in martial arts getting kicked around, I remember the first couple times I would fight my sensei, and he would do like those spinning hook kicks. You think he was just tapping me? No, you got hit like, bang, like a real solid heel kick right in the sternum or the chest. And the first time you ever get hit, you're like, oh my God, what was that? You know, because your body's like getting used to, you know, that shock, that impact, right? But as you go through it, it's like when I used to be afraid of snakes. It's kind of a weird analogy. When I used to be terrified of snakes shortly before I met you. Now I own snakes as pets. I remember that first time that snake I had that was going to bite me. I knew it was going to bite me. 6-foot female Amazon tree boa. But I saw my friend Garrett handle her and go, look, it's going to bite. You get over your fear. It's not a big deal. That initial reaction, I was like, oh. And then I was like, oh. And then I was like, that's it? I mean, it hurts. But I was like, that really wasn't all that bad. And then ever since then, everything's been a cakewalk. Yeah, I've spoken to them before. They were more jerkish than average says. Some of them were. One of them was. Only one. I still talk to him to this day. It's because he's a little bit of a... Oh, what's the nice word I can use? He's a little bit of a hothead. He's matured. He's not a bad guy. You have to understand, when I met him and I got along really well. Sensei Yi. Yeah, Sensei Yi. This is a nice story, but then I gotta go for real. So Sensei Yi, he was a bit more the, you know, the showboat, right? I guess a little bit like me. Not because I thought I was better than anybody else, but because at that time I used to get bullied a lot before I got into martial arts, and I was tired of always being put down. So it was my defense mechanism to make myself feel better. And I was like, yeah, that's right, I'm going to be something here. And he pushed me a little too hard sometimes, but it's that whole like, oh, I could see the potential in you. But he was a bit of a, jerk, on the jerkish kind of side. Not a bad guy. You know what I mean? Like, he meant well, but yeah. I think he was more immature, really. But then I wasn't the most mature either, but I was very respectful, if that makes any sense. Now, Sensei Ren, oh boy. That guy, there was no messing around. He's the one that put me in my place, but without being a jerk. He's the one that used to pull me aside and say, you've got some serious potential. Quit messing around. Because I was drinking, going on the boat cruises, getting drunk and all that kind of stuff. And he knew I was like, you know, a party animal. But I worked really hard in martial arts, but I was starting to get sidetracked with the drinking and the women and all that kind of stuff. So he used to, I used to help him teach the karate there with the kids and all that. And that's when he said, I know you always want to learn ahead because you're learning really quickly. So that's when he used to pull me aside after class or before class. He used to take me out for supper like 3-4 times a week to kind of like pay me back because I was doing volunteer work. And he used to teach me advanced techniques that only like super high black belt people would learn with like the sai or the jo staff or, you know, the nunchucks and all that kind of stuff. And it was really fun. But yeah, if you put Gi and Ren side by side, oh yeah. Gi was, like I said, a bit more of your hothead kind of sensei. Not a bad guy again, but just, yeah. He definitely had some growing up to do. And I did too. And like I said, Sensei Ren, though, oh, that's a guy I wish I could talk to again. I don't know whatever happened to him, but he was just always just so calm, eh? Like, almost never had an expression on his face, but just really, really serious. But yeah. Yeah, no, those were good times. I got along with everybody at the class, or at the dojo as they call it. It was pretty good. It kept me out of a lot of trouble I could have gotten myself into. But then after a few years, I moved around a lot. It got crazy. Then I fell back into the drugs, the alcohol, right, the smoking and all that, the partying. Started doing less martial arts and, right, eventually I just kind of dropped it. Right before I got pretty much my my black belt. I got right up to brown belt. One belt before the black. Did it for quite a few years, went berserk on it, and then right before the finish line, kaboom. So, but yeah. Yeah. Yeah, spiders can piss right off. Yeah, don't get me. That's another story for another day. But yeah, I gotta get going. I'm starving. My butt hurts. And I'm actually kind of excited now that I got Bruce Lee in my game to get in some more of those matches. Yeah, never mind that. I'm just glad we don't live in Australia. That's probably not an Australian accent, but that's not the point. Actually, we're going to do this really quick. Just because we're on that topic now. I'm going to show you something that should be illegal. This should not be... This should not be legal. This is what's in Australia. No, that's not an Australian accent. Whatever, that's not the point. They're harmless. That's not the point. Anything that's got like more than, a couple legs and a couple of eyes, it shouldn't be allowed. People are going to be coming in the stream like, the hell's this dude doing? Like, what in the holy pineapple? Like, just look at some of this stuff. Look at that window. Could you imagine looking out the window? Or you see that looking at you? It's like the size of a dinner plate. Now, they can't kill you. I don't care. They're big enough, they might as well kill you to get it over and done with. Like, that is just not normal. It's just not, that's not normal. Thing looks like an alien. But yeah, they're, thankfully they're harmless, but they're very common spiders in Australia. One of the favorite places, in the world I'd love to go to, but with this kind of madness, their wildlife is just too wild. They just got too much going on. I can't deal with that. It should be illegal. No, that picture didn't work out as good as this one. Like, come on. Oh, well, that's different now because the recluse spider is actually dangerous. You'll get necrotic, like, look at that. You go to, like, the back of your van to get out the groceries from the back of the truck, and you got that thing. That thing belongs in a movie. Do you know what I mean? Like, what is going on there? That shouldn't be allowed. Now, that's photoshopped. Obviously, that's complete bull. Yeah. I don't fall for that. Maybe millions of years ago there was some like that, but I don't want to know. But yeah, there's some big bastards. Now, the biggest one I've ever seen, and then I'm done because I'm going to get the creeps here. I'm going to show... Actually, I might have a picture of it, but I don't need to find the real picture. I'll just show you one that's identical to the one I had. And this is in Canada. Look at that bad boy right there. Look at that. What is that? No, I know. Just the land itself will kill. Yeah. Well, in Australia, the people are nice, but the wildlife ain't. It'll kill you. But that's in Canada. I had one of those as a pet. I found one of those in my pool in another home I was in a few years ago. Now, that's not literally the one I had, but it's identical, like a dock spider. And they're big. Again, they're harmless, but that's not the point. They're just creepy. Like, you can't... Well, there's only a couple of people in here now, but no one can lie to me and say that if they went camping, like even Purim, the almighty, I'm not arachnophobic. Be honest with me right now before I go. Honest to God, Purim, you're out camping, you're on a chair, you're by the dock, you got a dog, you're hanging out, you're having a steak, a glass of Coke, you're relaxing, and you have that crawling on your leg. Honest to God, what would you do? Knowing what it is, that it's not harmful, but you got woolly mammoth there on your leg. Would there be some like, oh my God? Or would you just be like, oh, well, would you look at you? Aren't you big? And then just pick it up and toss it aside. Because most people I know would do backflips and everything, and oh, it's insane. We don't have to worry about man-eating fish. Yeah, spiders, snakes, crocs. Just go out in the wild unprepared in Canada, and the land itself will kill. Oh, yeah. Right. But in general, though, would you actually be, like, afraid or just like, whoa, you know? Me, I would see that, and I'm just like... It's weird, because I had a pet tarantula. And, which one did I have? Rosie. Oh, I totally butchered the name. So I've held one of these before. I know it might be hard to believe with what I just told you. But I had that. That was my pet. Yeah, once the surprise is gone. So you might find this hard to believe, but I've held that. That's a rosy tarantula. This shows you the power of the brain. This shows you the power of the brain, the psychology. It's all about just that. You know that whole saying, you fear what you don't understand? Well, that spider has a name. It's well documented and researched. Its disposition, its venom potency, and etc., etc. So that whole saying, you fear what you don't understand. So if I had one of those on my leg, you might be hard to believe that I would be less worried about that crawling on my leg than something the size of my pinky nail like a house spider. It makes no sense. But from a psychological standpoint, because I know that species of spider specifically and how it is, and I don't know the other one, and it's small, and it can kind of come at you out of nowhere, and when the lights are off, it can just dangle on your head. That can't exactly just make a web and dangle on your head. But you see what I'm saying? It's the psychology behind it, because most people would think I'd be deadly afraid of that more than a common house spider, but I would be more okay with that. It just shows you the power of, you know, like that creeps me out more because I don't know that much about them, and they're, yeah, I'm gonna sleep well tonight. But they're just, they shouldn't be, they should be illegal. Yeah. All right, so I'm off for supper now. And, yeah, like I said, I could potentially be back within an hour or so, if not closer to the 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock Pacific. If I don't come back within the hour. Probably play a little bit more Bruce Lee there, and maybe work on the career for him. Maybe play a bit more WoW. Like crawling up your pant leg as you play computer games. Yeah, going higher and higher, going up to your... Yeah, exactly. Send them to the moon, far, far and away. Yeah, they just have no place on this planet. None. Anyways. From video games to spiders. That's just how weird I am. Alright, I shall be back, like I said, either within the hour or by 8 o'clock. And that's why there was only 2 or 3 people in here. Because they're like, this guy's... But that's okay. Almost 160 views in total. I'm just saying, a regular upload of a video game would be 10 or 15 views. That's over 10 times the amount of views that I get on a stream. So that right there is why I do that. Because hopefully someday that 150 could turn to 500 or 600 to 1,000. Oh yeah, I would be like, ah! Like super high pitched. I would sound like Barry Gibbs from the Bee Gees, Staying Alive. Oh yeah. Falsetto? Oh, I would learn that real quick. Anyways, I gotta go or I'll be here all night. And my butt's gonna fall off because it hurts. So I'll be back soon, like I said, within the hour or by 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock Pacific. Bye for now.